Do you know when you're in the zone? You feel it. You're like, I can't miss.
Yeah. You know when you're in the zone. It's so surreal sometimes.
It is?
Because even after this game, I went home.
And you shot like your remote into like the basket and it went in. You got like a donut and you threw it in the...
I threw a can over my shoulder and it just went in.
It went in? Welcome to Games with Names. I'm Julian Edelman. They're Jack and Kyler. And we are on a mission to finding the greatest game of all time. And on today's episode, we are covering Game 7, 2008 Eastern Conference Semifinals with Basketball Hall of Famer, Celtics legend, my brother for life, Paul Pierce. And we get into talking all things Celtics.
You know, you're talking about one of the most historical franchises. It is a brotherhood.
Going one-on-one with LeBron.
He's a physical specimen. He's built like a power forward, but playing guard.
And the angriest he's ever seen, Kevin Garnett.
I never seen a man's intensity that high that day. He yelled. I mean, veins started coming out, started sweating.
And then we play an NFL preseason edition of the famous game Jack Asks.
World famous.
In this week's Chill Zone presented by Coors Light. You got to stick around till the very end. Let's go.
Let's go.
Games with Names, a production of iHeartRadio. May 18th, 2008, TD Bank North Garden, Boston, Massachusetts.
The kid from Akron versus the kid from Inglewood. Win or go home.
But the truth always prevails. This is the You Can't Handle the Truth game. Welcome to Games with Names. Today we are looking at Game 7 of the 2008 Eastern Conference Semifinals between the Celtics versus the Cavaliers. Young LeBron versus the Truth. With the Truth, Paul Pierce. Paul, welcome to the studio. But in one sentence, why this game?
Man, why this game? I think, one sentence. Playing against a guy, Game 7, who everybody was labeling the king at the time.
King.
The king already. He was only like 23, I believe. And these type of games are like, it just puts you to the next level. Just career defining.
Like a supernova game? Kind of, isn't like a supernova when a star becomes a new star?
I think that's what this did for me.
Supernova game.
Supernova game.
Yes.
Is that what a supernova is?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Shout out Oasis, though.
I learned it once in science, but it may be completely gone. Is this the greatest game of all time?
Man, this is up there.
Up there.
Yeah, this is up there. It's in the top, probably 10 games all time, maybe.
Probably top 10 of your games or all games?
All games.
What is the greatest game of all time?
The greatest game to me all time was probably Jordan versus Utah. When he hit the game winner.
Is it the flu game?
Yeah.
Was it a push-off, though?
No, that was a good move.
That was a good move.
Good move.
Who was that on?
Brian Russell.
Brian Russell.
Yeah, that was to me the greatest game.
I remember that. That was the last one, right?
Yeah, that was his last one in the Bull uniform. Yep.
And then he chilled for what, 4 years? And then Mike went to Washington when he bought the team?
Yep, he went to Washington. That's when I got to play against him because he retired the year I came in.
Yeah.
So it was a couple things that happened when I came into the league. Jordan retired and the Lakers moved out of the Forum to the Staples because I wanted to play in the Forum. Going to the Forum, living down the street from the Forum, that was like the two biggest disappointments of my getting drafted. Not being able to play in the Forum and not playing against Jordan, Bulls Jordan.
You played against Jordan, though.
But I played against him in Washington.
How was he?
I mean, it wasn't the same. You know, he didn't have that mystique. He didn't have that.
He probably just didn't have the athleticism.
No, he didn't have the athleticism. No, but because Bulls Jordan was like scary.
Scary.
Yeah, I felt like I was on the same level as Jordan in Washington. You know, as a young kid.
Yeah.
So, but he was still Jordan. You still looked at him like Jordan. It just that he didn't have that bounce You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
and-
that aura, and then they wasn't the Bulls, though. They was dominating everybody.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So.
It was always a little weird seeing that, but it was just so cool to see him still play.
Yeah, it was cool to just play against him, though. And then be in the All-Star game with him. I made the All-Star game that year.
You're a Jordan fan growing up.
Yeah.
Was that your favorite?
My favorite was Magic. Magic Johnson.
Because you're
my
a
favorite.
LA kid.
Yeah, growing up LA, Magic was my favorite. Then Jordan. But I had both their posters in my room.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's cool. So I had about 5 posters. Did you used to have posters?
Oh, yeah. I had a lot of like 49er posters.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice, Joe Montana.
Yeah.
I mean, the poster game.
Yeah, that ain't, nobody collect posters no more, huh? That ain't a thing, huh?
Well, if you see, like, now the kids are starting to do it because they see the old, they're like trying to be retro cool.
Yeah.
But poster game was everything. Or the banners. Remember the little, like, the pennants?
Yeah.
You'd have a bunch of those
I
little
had one of
flags and
those,
stuff.
Yeah, the little flags. Yeah, I had a Jordan, I had a Magic, I had a Barkley, I had a Shaq, and a Dominique Wilkins poster in my room.
Dominique, baby, shout out.
Shaq?
Yeah, I had a Shaq poster.
Shaq. I love Shaq when he was in that movie. What was that, Blue Streak? No.
Wait.
No, what was the one
I know
basketball?
what you're talking about.
Blue Chips.
Oh, Blue Chips.
Blue Chips.
Yeah.
Neon.
That was a good-ass movie.
That was a good movie.
It still hits, too.
This is gonna be our last show in this nut house before we go east to the Boston Nut House.
Yeah, baby.
The Boston Nut House presented by Dunkin' Donuts is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a big Dunkin'.
Shipping up to
House?
Boston is blaring in my head right now.
A lot of big Boston
I
guests.
just want a freaking large,
Regular.
regular,
It's gonna be a time. So
double the sugar.
that week is gonna end with us at MGM Music Hall live show. Welcome to the
Anytime
Nut
I think
House.
of Duncan, I think of Casey Affleck
Yes,
smoking a
yes.
cigarette outside
Out
the
the door.
What are you talking?
I got the big one. I got the
I'm outside. I am
Oh,
outside.
yeah. That's one of the best bits.
That's
all
the
timer,
I think
bro.
that's one of the best SNL sketches. I can't believe we still didn't talk about it when we had it. Never mind.
I got scared.
Too much time talking about selling sausages out behind Fenway.
It's a good episode.
That was awesome.
So go get the tickets. We've got a couple left. August 28th, 8 o'clock, MGM Music Hall. You get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com, but they're running out. So
Let's sell this thing out.
yeah,
baby.
let's sell this thing out. We're getting close. We want to see it completely sold out. Gronk's going to be there. A bunch of people are going to be there. Maybe some active Patriots we're going to see. It's going to be a fucking blast. We're giving away a ton of merch, autographs, and Dunkin' Donuts stuff. It's going to be a blast.
Fun inside stories.
Robin Jules signed a football that we are going to be giving it away to someone who gets a ticket. So if you buy a ticket, put it
Andy
on social
Gronk
media.
spiked it.
And he Gronk spiked it, so it's worth more. So post your ticket, send us a story, tag us, whatever. Show us you won a ticket. We're entering a kind of a drawing to give you a signed Gronk and Jules football that has been spiked by Rob. It's gonna be a fun night. Go.
Ticketmaster.com. Mark your calendars. August 28th, 8 p.m. MGM Music Hall in Boston, basically in Fenway.
Crowd surfing, stage dives.
I don't know if I can crowd surf you on my neck.
Rob will be crowd surfing.
Just kidding. Probably best not.
And then also, guys, hit us up if you have any ideas.
We're past that.
Okay, we're past that.
We already know everything. We're smart.
When was the first time did you ever meet Magic?
The first time I met Magic, yeah, I met Magic a lot of times.
What's
But,
the first time you met him though? As an
Damn.
LA kid, were you in the league then or what?
I think I was in the no. I was in college. I first met him because he used to play at UCLA pickup games.
Yeah.
So they used to let me play when I was in college. I was like the only college kid that could play with the pros, and so that's when I first met Magic. But I didn't have no camera then. And we didn't, it wasn't no iPhones.
Yeah.
So, but I met him in a pickup game and got to play against him, guarded him. So, but now I always see Magic. I feel like, he goes to the fitness club over here of Sepulveda that I be going to. But like, it's kind of cool to like meet your idol.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who was your idol?
For me, I loved Joe Montana when I first met him, just because he was like Tom Brady before Tom Brady. And I grew up in the Bay. And I grew up even more in like Steve's era, but like he was like the legend. Won 4 Super Bowls. Right. My dad we had a dog named Montana. Like it was just like, we loved Joe Montana.
Yeah.
And then I got to meet him and it was like, you don't even know how to act.
Yeah.
Cause they're talking to you like a peer. Cause I met him when I was in the league.
Yeah.
We were at a Super Bowl thing And he, I just didn't even know what to talk about. I kind of froze up like a Archie Bunker. I just had nothing for him. I was like, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I met him. I'll never forget I met Joe because I idolized him too, actually. I met him in the elevator in Orlando while I was in the league. I had an elevator and he was just right there. I don't think I said nothing, though.
Yeah.
I think I just kind of I think I did the same thing you did. Because there's a lot of other people, too. I was just thinking, like, damn, that's Joe Montana. Like,
well, I don't think he's kind of a he goofs around a lot.
But then I had a chance to meet him again at an autograph convention.
Yeah.
T-Rock said something to him.
Yeah.
Took a picture with him.
That's the guy from the Skechers ads.
Yeah. I met Bill Russell at my first autograph signing. Bill actually signed something for me and he doesn't sign, right?
He don't.
He was at this autograph signing though, signing for them.
Yeah.
And I have a jersey signed by Bill Russell.
Oh, damn.
That was like
Where is it and why isn't it here?
It's somewhere.
What jersey?
It's somewhere here.
He signed a Bill Russell jersey?
A Bill
How do
Russell
you have
jersey.
a Bill Russell jersey? You don't know where it is.
Yeah, I got to get that. It was in my. It's somewhere here.
Here?
Somewhere here.
It's got to be here.
Bro.
We got to find that.
You gotta find that.
I know.
What's going on?
Wait up. Let's get back. This UCLA pickup game. Who else were at these games? These are like big. This was
these
like a legendary.
No, these was legendary. You're going to have Kobe, then come, Allen Iverson, all the guys. Because a lot of guys would fly in for the summer and play in these games. So you had all the top players. KG would be in them. Baron Davis, another local, a childhood friend of mine. Who's who in basketball? Like the big guys would never show up. Like you never saw Shaq or, Tim Duncan or nothing like that. But KG was there because he lived out here. But man, everybody.
Any fights?
No, I don't remember no fights.
No one. Any like because you guys.
guys
everyone
get
out
into
there
it.
trying to
everybody,
flex.
yeah, everybody got into it. People got into it, but it wasn't no fights though, because it was a lot of respect. I think it was like near fights, arguing, but I don't remember no blows being thrown that I can think of.
Yeah, that's the one thing about basketball. Like I envy. Like in the off season, you guys could put in real work, like real game not game, but you guys can work stuff against other guys. Like in football, you really can't. No one's running one-on-ones outside. Yeah, you are, but it's like there's no coverage. Right. It's just mono. The receiver should win every time because you have 100 yards to get open. Right. You know what I mean? It's a different.
So what's the workouts like? I never thought about that.
It's straight technique on trying to just get your routes. Yeah. Routes crispy. It's all on wind. It's all about bringing
Where do you find a quarterback that's available?
Well, that's why I lived out here.
like today, if you want to go, hey, I want to go catch some balls right now.
So instead of you had the UCLA pickup game. Yeah. A lot of times there'd be a throwing sesh where a bunch of pro quarterbacks, we used to go to Golden West Community College over in Long Beach, I think. There'd be a bunch of pro quarterbacks and a bunch of pro receivers. Okay. And we'd all run routes together. That's our pickup game. Yeah. But that's where we would learn from each other. Look at how, this guy breaks down on this in cut, or look how he runs his out cut. Right. It's really just repetition of training the stuff you already know. Right. And then all the on-field instinctive stuff comes in camps. Yeah. But you don't get to work that instinct as much like basketball, I think. Right. Yeah. Because you instinctively are going to do stuff in basketball when a guy's on you. You know what I mean?
Right. Dang, that's what makes football so tough. You can go the whole offseason. You don't get no kind of game preparation until you actually in camp.
Until you're in camp. You get you'll get competition when you get into the mini camps where you're in helmets. Yeah. Which it's very productive and it gives you a taste. Right. But the ultra equalizer is the physicality of the game. So some guys will look really good in spring in those helmet practices. Right. And you call them off season all American. And then once you throw the pads on, they're a different player.
Different player.
Different player.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how we see every year, every spring, every summer, we get that clip of Ben Simmons knocking down jump shots.
Every summer they do come out with that.
Once a
That's
year.
crazy. And then
that
the
time of
season.
year.
Oh, right. It is that time of year, huh?
Jack from the corner throwing shots on
My
Ben
bad. Nothing but love from Ben Simmons. My bad.
man.
But it's an annual. It's a tradition.
It
at this
is. He's
point.
not lying.
So you grew up with BD?
Yeah.
I loved Baron Davis
That's
because
my
he
guy.
was. That was when I was a Warriors fan. It was when Baron Davis was dunking on people.
Yeah. That's
Like when they were shitty.
Yeah. That's
And then they got good. And then I moved out to Boston. I became a Celtics fan because I wasn't going to stay up until 12 o'clock to watch a goddamn basketball game when we had camp the next
He
morning.
was posterizing AK-47.
Man,
Posterizing. How was growing up with BD? I went and did his podcast over at his compound.
Yeah, you been to the compound?
I went to the compound.
The compound is kind of cool.
It's
huh?
kind of cool.
Right.
Compound's kind of cool. How was BD growing up?
Man, I met BD. I think he was like a sixth grader. We all played at the Inglewood YMCA. So he was like better than all the kids. I'm talking about like way better. And I was watching this game before my game. And then I was just like, dang. I played AAU with a team called the K-Swiss Pacers. We wore K-Swiss basketball shoes, which nobody even heard of.
I actually did back in the day. I wore a pair of K-Swiss basketball shoes.
You didn't have no K-Swiss
I had
basketball.
an Iverson and a K-Swiss
Dude,
shoe.
They didn't even K-Swiss basketball shoes. You did not have K-Swiss basketball.
I think I did.
You probably had the K-Swiss just like shoes to wear to school, like the flats,
white with
all
the
white.
stripes. The
Yeah,
stripes.
yeah.
I mean, I had those, but they had a basketball shoe. I think.
Yeah, they had a basketball shoe, but we were so broke that's what we had.
Yeah.
That's what we had. You know, everybody else was wearing Nike, Reebok, Adidas. We wore K-Swiss.
What was BD in?
So BD, I don't know what he was in, but
Probably
we got him. We
Nike.
got him on K-Swiss.
You got him on K-Swiss?
We got him on K-Swiss, and then he was our point guard. But that's how I met BD, and I've been knowing BD since we was elementary kids. And, even to this day.
You guys still stay in contact?
Yeah, I still talk to BD. We got a lot of mutual friends. We still talk. I go to the compound when he had his little stuff, doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he have? That burger joint out there, over there? What is it? A
K-Swiss
Star
basket.
Burger or something? What's that one that we had?
Storm.
Storm in
Burger.
Inglewood.
Yeah.
I ain't tried them yet.
It's pretty good.
They good?
Pretty good.
Damn,
Pretty
we were just
good.
talking about that.
It was kind of cool. You know, he found out that I love burgers, and I went to the compound, and he had a bunch of Storm burgers waiting for me. He's like, I heard you like burgers, dog. I was like, he's like, try my burgers. These are from my area. I was like,
Yeah,
all right,
he
let's
went
eat.
to-
BD's a
went
good
to-
host.
How's KG? Where's KG?
KG at the house. I just talked to him this morning on text.
Like, how often are you guys just texting all day?
No, I see him about once a week though.
Once a week?
Yeah.
He's like, bro.
Yeah, for sure. We'll kick it in the backyard, chill. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's summer, we retired.
Is he training Wemby right now?
I don't know. I saw that on Instagram. I don't know if he trained at Wemby. Maybe he had a couple sessions with him. Maybe it looked like it.
Trying to get a little dog in the guy, huh?
Man, see, the thing is, he could train with Wemby, but like you ain't gonna get a KG personality in you. You can't just get that.
You can't mutinize that.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's hard to copy.
You can't. Well, you like in teenage. I just watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with my kids, and like she's like, "Dad, are those things like the Ninja Turtles? The other two things that became beasts? It's like those are mutants. You can't mutinize KG's personality into somebody.
Right. I was wondering
This
what you
ain't
were
fucking
saying.
TV.
Thanks for explaining.
Way to
that.
land the
Yeah,
plane
I'm glad
there, bro.
you explained that because I was like, what?
Heck yes.
Yeah.
There it is.
I
Nailed it.
I'm gonna get me a T-shirt called Mutinize. Is that a real word?
I don't know.
It is now.
It is now. I
We
love
just
it.
made it one.
Mutinize, baby.
Mutinize.
Now,
Alright.
Paul, are you training anybody?
No. It's a different game. You know what I'm saying? They probably look at my moves like dinosaur or something.
Do they?
Nah, I doubt it. But I don't know, man. It's a different game. They just shoot threes. If you just can shoot three, that's all you need.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. I'll be watching the games. It might be like 10 straight possessions. Three. Like nobody the creativity is like,
Yeah.
it's kind of missing, I think, a lot of times.
The team that won, though, SGA, he's got the best mid range, doesn't he?
Yeah, he do.
So that's why
He's
is
tough.
it going to swing back into the mid range? Are we swinging back
I hope
away
so.
from three?
I mean,
Because the only team that really won with threes is basically the Celtics and Warriors.
right,
Those are the only two teams that have won with the threes.
right. Everybody else is trying to copy and mimic and everything, and it ain't worked.
Yeah.
You know, none of the other teams really shot the threes like those two teams, like you said, like Milwaukee, Denver. They won the last few years. Even OKC didn't shoot a lot of threes
No,
like that.
no.
They played the right way though. I like the way they play. I like Shea.
I do too.
He's smooth. He's smooth with it.
Yeah, he tough.
He's also a good, he's kind of what you want the face of your team to be now.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
He's kind of square. You're not square, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
What
mean,
do you
he's
think?
he's a good dude.
Yeah, he come off like, cool cat.
Cool
You know
cat,
what I'm saying?
all about the team.
Yeah. Yeah, like the culture that they built over there is different. Like when you watch him do interviews, you see he got all his team in the interview with him. They all right there. And, it's crazy how young he is to be at this level right now. They can start a dynasty, really. This team is built for the long run.
We were
was
saying that
about to say-
last year, though, with the Celtics.
Yeah. The Celtics are too. They still built for the long run. They just got injured.
Oh man, I know.
They still when Jason Tatum come back, they still gonna be the
They'll be all
Celtics. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go to a lot of games this year.
Heck yeah, I need that.
We got to go to a game together.
Yeah.
Paul is like
I want to go with Paul.
as a fan, man. Like what? I need some hope for this year. Like, help me out, man.
Man,
I just don't know what the plan is. You know what I mean?
It's probably gonna be like a transitional year.
Yeah.
We lost some big names, Porzingis and Drew. Right now, we got and Jason. Usually an Achilles injury will take a whole year to
That's
get back
12
to
months.
Yeah, but then, after a whole year, you start getting back. I mean, we got cases of it. Paul George, KD. They look good after they came back from Achilles. So I'm not worried about him getting back to where he was before he got hurt.
Well, I just saw JT at Pat's camp. He looked like he was walking around pretty good.
Yeah, I think
That's a
he
good
out of the
sign.
boot now.
He's out of the boot.
Yeah.
He got to get on that TB12 method. Have Alex over there, Mr. Miyagi, and his little Achilles up, dog.
Man, we need that stuff y'all be getting in football.
Yeah,
The
you get the
football players.
little Mr. Miyagi.
Nah, that other stuff y'all.
No,
be
you see the Mr. Miyagi?
Toradol. Set up a blue tent on the
No,
sidelines.
no. Listen, this is what basketball say. This is what Hoopers say about the football players. The football players heal faster than any humans on earth.
You want to know? You want to know why?
Like why?
You want to know why?
Like Terrell Owens broke his leg and came back 2 weeks for the Super Bowl.
Because in
I saw Adrian Peterson tear off his leg and come back and win the rushing title.
almost
Like, what's-
2,000 yards.
Yeah, that's
2,000
what I'm
yards.
saying. Like that's crazy.
You want to know what that is?
What is it? I know what it is. Y'all go. I know what it is.
No, you want to know what it is.
What's the?
If you don't play, you don't get paid in football.
Uh-huh.
And there's 20 other guys they're trying to replace you every time. In basketball, you guys guaranteed contract. So you got a little busted ankle, you're going to chill for a while.
Man, I don't
You
know.
have incentive to come back in football as fast as you can because there's a guy that can replace you like that. Look at Tom Brady. He was a 6th-round draft pick. He replaced $100 million quarterback, the first $100 million player of all time, Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah,
Like, that's the crazy thing. That's really what it is.
that's what it is.
That and probably some other stuff.
Yeah, some other stuff for sure.
Hard work, determination.
Hard work, determination.
Hard work and determination.
Y'all be seeing Lance Armstrong, man, huh?
I don't know.
Tiger Bomb too.
Nah, Tiger Bomb, dude. Tiger
Dirt,
Bomb.
baby. Throw a little dirt on it.
And smelling salts, bro. They're
we
taking
got
those away from us.
We were
though.
doing those before the show.
Y'all, I just said, y'all come back faster. From the same injury we will have, y'all will have the same injury and come back months ahead.
No, seriously, do you think this playing surface factors in it at all? The fact
Yeah,
that,
you
like,
guys are jumping on hardwood floor. We're on grass.
The injury is the injury, though.
Yeah, but
Torn ACL is a torn ACL, no matter where you do it at.
but on the coming back process, it's gonna be. It was for me. I tore my ACL. The hardest thing for me to get back was my jumping. I came back before I was jumping. I was exploding out, but I couldn't jump.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Especially you're jumping on hard ass surface, or like if I ran on turf,
Right.
compared to grass. That I don't know. You guys are large ass men. you guys are like 8-footers, bro. It's crazy. Anytime you go to a basketball game and you see basketball dudes in real life, You're like, these dudes are fucking trees.
Yeah, somebody just said that. Like, man, I was just, I was just with the other day. I was with Beast Mode.
How's Marshawn? Marshawn's my guy.
Yeah, I was just did his podcast a couple days ago. He said the same thing. He said, I went to the game. I went to y'all game. It's like, y'all tall as hell. He said, I was looking up, so I had to sit up in his seat. He said, he didn't want to look all little. He had me cracking up.
Which gets me to a point, Marshawn, a Bay guy. Me, a Bay guy.
That's
you were
right.
born in Oakland, dog.
Yeah.
So that's where your clutchness comes from.
That's where it comes
You're
from.
a Bay guy, dog.
Yeah, I was born in Oakland.
When did you come to LA?
I came to LA when I was like 8, 9 years old.
So you're Oakland, bro. You try to play this LA shit, but you're fucking East 92nd Street, dog. Let's go.
He said East 90th Street, 40th Avenue, East Oakland. I live by Fremont High.
Yeah.
Like walking distance from there. My brothers went to Fremont. We lived around the corner from Gary Payton.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We all grew up. My brothers grew up with Gary Payton and Too Short, went to school.
Love Too Short.
Yeah, they went to the same school. But
That's I saw that. I was like, man, it all makes sense now.
I got a bit of Oakland and Inglewood, and that's all. That's where my DNA is.
And a whole lot of Boston.
Yeah, I got some Boston. I was out there a long time.
Long time.
Spent I did 15 years.
Talk to us about the Celtics Brotherhood, because like it's probably like top 2 organization.
Yeah.
In basketball, you guys and Lakers, forever. When you think about the NBA, you think about the Boston Celtics and the Lakers
And the Pelicans, too.
and who?
The Pelicans.
The who?
The Pelicans.
Yeah, that's 3. That's the third one.
Third one.
Sorry.
Dang.
It's good questions. Good questions. Sorry.
I don't even know if they have any retired jerseys in there. I can't even think of. They have no banners.
They got nothing.
They got nothing.
Hey, they got Zion, baby, for a couple games every year. That's all they need. Oh my God, the Pelicans.
But explain to us like being a Celtic. Is it something different? Like, especially for a LA kid, really from the Bay, but that reps LA, then goes and plays for the Celtics.
I mean, you gotta understand the history, the the brand. I mean, it's probably the most. You're talking about one of the most historical franchises. And so, like, when I first got there, all the former players was always coming back to the games, Bill Russell and John Havlicek, Cousy and stuff. And, like, I would, like, talk to them. I had their numbers, would call them, and it is a brotherhood, man. It's just like, I think just Boston sports is like a brotherhood when you think about it, because it's like every franchise out there is legendary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably, I tell people that Boston is the best sports town in all of America.
Not even close.
It's not even
Especially
close.
in the span that we got to play in.
Yeah, that era, like everybody won a championship in that decade. You know what I'm saying? So it's different because, I still stay in touch with the guys like Rondo. I just saw Rondo and Perk last week. They watching their kids play AAU. Tony Allen is actually out here right now. Me and him had dinner the other day. And, me and KG, so, I talked to Tatum and Brown. I talked to them a few weeks ago. And so it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You understand it.
I understand it.
You lived it. You was out there and you saw it firsthand. It's not like any other organizations, So.
I try to explain to people that, like, it was almost like a competition with the other sport teams too, because everyone was winning so goddamn much. You see the Red Sox win something, you're like, oh man, well, we got to go get something. Then the Celtics win something, and you're like, oh fuck. And then the Bruins go out and win, and then we would go. You know what I mean? It was just that is a 20-year gap that is going to be remembered forever.
Yeah.
It really is crazy. And I remember always seeing you guys. I never saw you out because you were too big time at that time. But I would see Baby Davis and stuff.
You saw the young guys out.
I would see the young guys out.
Yeah. We would go to like the little cigar lounge. Me, Kevin, and Sam, the old heads would go to the cigar. We was never going to be out like that.
No. What other guys did you hang out with other teams besides me?
Dang. Let's see. Man, I wasn't really going out like that.
See, it's a thing. You go out when you're young.
Yeah, when you're young. You know what I'm saying?
And then after
I
that,
started having kids and stuff.
Small city too.
Yeah. My going out was going to y'all games or something like that, or going to the Red Sox. You know, that's the crazy. I like we all supported each other. That's what I loved about Boston.
Yeah.
Like I go to Red Sox game, y'all come to our games, we go to y'all. I remember being on the field before the game, watching y'all warm up. I was like, damn, that's pretty dope. I like the support we all gave each other. That was fun times. I see. Who was my boy? Damn, what's his name? Oh man, y'all, the big Will Fork. Oh, Will Fork be over there. Big Will be over there in the Celtics jersey, looking all big right there in the front row. That was my man.
Big V was funny, bro. My first day riding into the parking lot, it was so crazy. I was there, and there's a big ass semi, like a semi truck without a trailer. Uh-huh. That was Big V's car. That was He drove a semi truck without a trailer. That was his daily driver. It was like an orange semi. It was fucking crazy, and it matched him perfect. He'd get out in his overalls with no shirt on and shit, barbecuing.
That was my man.
My guy, Big V's the best.
You're cool as hell.
What do you think about Coach Missoula? You like him?
Yeah, oh, there you go. Look, he got the jersey on right there. Look, Randy right there. He's right there.
He's at the game we're talking about, too.
Yeah. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
Randy.
Yeah,
that's Randy.
there with him.
And that's Randy.
Yeah.
You think Randy could have played in NBA?
They said he was good.
Yeah.
He played with White Chocolate, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In high school.
Yeah.
They were both football and basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy probably could. He was so athletic.
He could fly.
Dude, I don't know why Vince in the Celtics jersey is hilarious. It looked awesome.
Man, he used to always be in the Celtics jersey
So
cup.
dope.
I'm telling you, I was like Vince
Brewski would always go. I'd see Brew there.
Yeah. That was fun.
Missoula.
Missoula, man. I love Missoula, dude. He fits the kind of Boston mentality.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, he's young. I like that he's young. He can relate to the players. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. You know,
He's younger than us.
Yeah, he's younger than us. He is. Yeah, he grew up watching us because he's from Boston.
He's from Rhode Island. I like that too. He's from the area.
Yeah, he's from the area. See, that's what I like. And the new owners is from the area.
37.
He's 37. Yeah, he grew up watching us. Went to West Virginia. But I like his mentality. I like how his press conferences are. He kind of like no nonsense type of coach, but the players love him. Yeah, he's a great fit. He's gonna be there for a long time. I feel.
I like him. I like him a lot. How's this new ownership group?
I had a chance to meet them, man. They seem cool. They from the area too.
Who? So who are they from?
Boston.
Who? What's their names?
Bill Chisholm is the
Yeah.
main guy.
Yeah.
Bill Chisholm.
Yeah. But I met him.
I'm gonna miss
they seem
Wick.
cool.
Wick
They
was
young.
cool.
Me too.
Wick is cool. He gonna still be there though for a little while, I guess. Man, but hey, you know what's so crazy? I was like, before the season, I did a podcast with a live podcast with Wick. And I said, man, you ever gonna sell the team? Like, nope, I'm never selling them. $5 billion, nope. $6 billion, nope. $7 billion. End of the year, he sold the team. $5 billion. That's the, hey, when that number comes to you, actually, when he bought the team for $380 million. And they got it sold it what, $5-6 billion?
Yeah. What was the sale? 6, 7?
It's like 5 or 6, something like
Bruce
that.
Beal's a part of it too.
Bruce Beal is a part of it. He's a Boston guy.
Yeah, 6.1.
Huh?
6.1 billion.
Yeesh.
We had Jeannie Buss on right before she sold too. She told us the same thing.
She's like, yeah, we're never
10
selling.
Billy for the Lakers? That's wild. Yeah, why? I mean, you know what I noticed though now, how like even in this is going to be starting to change in all sports. That you're getting more like these family ran sports franchises getting bought out by these big corporations.
Groups.
Groups. That's what we're seeing now. This is the new era now.
Yeah.
You know, just group corporations is buying these teams.
Which those groups are pretty good. Like look at Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
That was a brand new group. They lucked in and got a brand new quarterback, Jaden Daniels. That's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
But they still went to the NFC Championship and changed that thing like that.
Just like that, yeah. Yeah, you got to get lucky, though. You know that. I mean, they didn't know Jaden Daniels was going to do that.
No, that was the best rookie quarterback year
Ever.
in the history of the game.
Ever.
And it's crazy because the year, 2 years before, Stroud was right up there, top 5.
Yeah.
Because C.J. Stroud had an insane rookie year. Took him to
sure
the playoffs
did.
and got a win, I think.
Yeah, they was talking. Yeah, he was in MVP talks. I remember that. C.J. Stroud. About week 9, he was in MVP
Got to
talks.
get him back. I like C.J. This
Yeah.
is a big year for him. They had a little rough year last year. They didn't have offensive line in Houston last year. They got Kaylee.
Then they lost their receivers.
Receivers are all hurt.
Yeah.
Got
all
Christian
hurt.
Kirk in there now.
Now, are we? You watch a lot of sport, all sport.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about it, but
Yeah, of course.
are you just going to continue this on the podcast route? What do we got going in the future? Going now?
I'm in talks with some people now to do more sports stuff because I do the one with KG. Me and him do our sports card, but that's surrounded
Which I
around-
love. You guys kill it.
Yeah, we talk hoops. But I'm thinking about, and I have another podcast called The Truth After Dark where we talk relationships. Me and Lazard. So now
I've been watching that one too, bro. Fucking hilarious.
Ball, the Shaq story in the club with the wheelchair. Oh my God. Unreal.
She was pretty bad.
Unreal.
Man, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah.
We need more Truth After Dark. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, man, you know the crazy thing about that story, a friend of mine ran into her recently. Ran into her, yes.
I was.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's walking now.
No way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shout out to modern medicine.
Let's go. Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome.
No, it is awesome.
Wow.
Like she's walking now. This is no joke anyway.
Regardless,
joke, no
that's
joke.
great news for everyone.
Yeah, right. So that was crazy.
I wonder if she's still going to the club.
Man, I don't know.
Retired,
She's
put
gotta
that
be like
behind
in
her, I
her
don't know.
50s now, though.
We're not
So-
that young.
No, it's probably not.
I love that had a silver lining. That's great.
So we can't lose Paul and the takes, bro. I love hearing your takes. Like when you said they had no receivers for the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
This guy is dialed.
No, I
All
know.
knows
I
ball.
know all football, all of that.
Who was your team growing up?
My team growing up was the Raiders because I was born in Oakland, LA. You know, they was back and forth. I was a big Bo Jackson fan. I like the Giants too. The Lawrence Taylor Giants with
Oh, my
Phil
God.
Simms. That team was cracking. That era was good though. Damn.
That was a crazy era.
Yeah. But my team now, as of like today, is the Rams. I like the Rams.
They're good this year.
Yeah, I think they probably.
Are
the
we
only
worried
team-
about Stafford in the back?
No, he's supposed to practice. I think he practiced yesterday. He practiced.
You've been 37 with some backaches.
Man, y'all know y'all heal quick, man. Like we said, come on, man. We already talked about
Remind
that.
me what sport he plays
Did you ever
again.
hang with Puka Nakua?
No, I
He's
like
cool.
it. He's cool.
Puka is awesome. You would love Puka.
Puka,
And they got Adams.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gonna be all right. Then they got that. The defense is gonna be better. They young, but they defense and they
That D line was fire.
fire.
Versus,
I think they the only team that can compete with Philly.
well, the quarterback has to stay healthy. And
Yeah.
anytime, like regardless, when you're 37 years old and you got back problems going into a season,
Yeah,
like you like to go into a season at least 95 or higher.
yeah,
Once you're going in 88,
Right.
each week you're losing a percent or two. Until you know what I mean? That's just how it goes in football.
right,
So it's like NASCAR. It's who's got the best car driving the fastest at the end of the race.
right.
And sometimes when you blow a fucking tranny or your brakes are out or your fuel line's fucked, you ain't got the best car, you ain't gonna win the race.
You ever get hyped for a rooftop hang and then the speaker dies 5 minutes in? Yeah, that'll kill a vibe. But hey, choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. We grabbed an empty cup, popped in a phone, and boom, DIY surround sound. Not perfect, but the vibes stayed high. The first cold sip, straight up clutch. Coors Light is a mountain cold refreshment, crisp and refreshing as the Colorado Rockies. So when things go sideways, embrace a chill mindset and make the most the times you choose chill. Choose Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN. That's CoorsLight.com/GWN. Coors Brewing Company. Golden, Colorado beer. Celebrate responsibly.
Let's go back into time. around where the game took place. This game took place May 18th, 2009, and go over some pop culture. Number one movie, The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
Damn, that was the number one movie?
Yeah, that was.
I don't think I ever seen that.
Me neither.
I don't think I did it either. Take a Bow by Rihanna. I listened to that. I used to
we know
love
that
Rihanna.
one.
This is Rihanna.
Number one song, Take a Bow.
Riri.
Okay.
Around this time, Iron Man, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Sex in the City were all popping off. Sex in the City, they're due to reboot with that. Iron Man, that thing's been going for years. This is when it all started.
That's the first one, yeah.
The first Iron Man,
baby.
Start of Marvel.
Lil Wayne, Carter 3, that was insane. I think every song on that album was a hit.
Banger.
Millions in the first week, back when that was a thing. Now it's so crazy. The music industry since we were kids has completely changed, and I was part of all of this whole change. I remember downloading Napster and getting all these goddamn songs.
Damn, you used. All right, let me see. What did I used to use?
BearShare,
No, it was
LimeWire?
LimeWire. LimeWire. I use LimeWire. Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Damn, that's where I got all my music.
LimeWire, bro.
That's
Damn,
it.
It's so easy now.
Yeah.
Like, it was hard getting music because someone
Hard.
wouldn't rip right or take all day.
Or the title would be like written weird.
Yeah.
Or there'd be some shit in the song that wasn't in the song.
Yeah.
It'd be a bootleg of the
When
song.
did Wi-Fi come about?
Wi-Fi.
Because
Instead of
we was in the
dial-up
era
modems.
that was like,
Yeah. Dial-up.
dial-up,
AOL.
AOL dial-up.
Which just ended, I heard. AOL just ended.
Whoa, really?
What you
Yeah,
mean?
there's no more dial-up. I saw it.
Really?
Gone.
What about your no screen names? I
Fiber,
guess
dog.
anymore. That's long
Fiber.
gone. Dang,
I still have an AOL account. Email.
that rocks.
What is it like? Paul P. The Truth XXXXXX
No,
at AOL.com.
No. At AOL.
Heck
My
yes.
my AOL XIM was XXX Edelman 11XXX.
Were the X's different
What's the X
sizes?
stand
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was like a
That was like
just
the
a cool
motocross shit, wasn't it?
back in the day.
Yeah, I still got it to this day. I use it.
Well, we'll bleep it out.
Well,
Unless you
yeah,
want
we're
email.
not going to let you have your email out there. NBA champions this year, Boston Celtics. Kobe Bryant was MVP. Ovi was the MVP of the NHL. That guy's still playing.
Still playing.
Still playing.
I had a chance to meet him.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
He's probably fun, cool.
Yeah, he
barely
seemed
understand
cool,
him.
man. Yeah, he seemed
But
cool. Like he did, I think he was missing some teeth though. Like-
Soundy.
Like the hockey players, they
No teeth.
no teeth, huh?
Ever.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Damn,
They've been taking pucks off the dome, bro.
man.
Sticks, too.
Sticks.
Yeah. Where'd you meet him?
Well, when I played in Washington,
Oh, that's right.
he came to our locker room,
Cool.
and I had a chance to meet him. And I went to a couple games though.
That's
That was the
a fun
first time I
building.
went to a hockey game when I was out there in Washington. I watched him play.
We should probably blank that out too. We don't want the Boston people knowing that you didn't
That's
go
a
to
fun
Bruins.
Oh no, you know what? No, that wasn't the first time. I went to the Bruins game when they
13.
went to the championship.
13.
Yeah, I went to the finals game. Yes, I did go to that. The Bruins. That was my first hockey game.
Around this time, Usain Bolt breaks the 100-meter world record and ran a 9.72 100-meter.
Damn.
Remember that? He let up, too. He probably could have went faster. Remember that?
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He lit up.
He actually revolutionized the sport. He was the first time a big guy was the sprinter.
Yeah.
Because then once he got out of the blocks, then his stride took over for everyone. And it was, usually you got the little sprinters that are fucking little muscle heads just.
Yeah.
He was like, and just gone.
He made it look easy too.
Easy.
Made it look easy.
Man.
I was like, man, this. It didn't look real. And he had the perfect name, Bolt.
Bolt.
Perfect. He broke his own record later this year or the next year in Berlin. I think 9.5 is still the record. 9.58.
that's the one he let
Yeah,
up.
9.58 is still the record.
9.58.
Yep. His own. Yeah, he broke his own record.
Dang.
Insane, bro.
That is so gnarly. For rookie years, for some notable NBA greats, Kevin Durant and Al Horford.
Bull still doing
Still in it.
Still both of them.
Big Al, man. How about his? It's been really cool to see him reinvent himself
Yeah.
and be able to always produce for what his team needs through the years he's evolved his career.
Yeah.
Because he used to be a banger, right?
Yeah, he was a scorer. He was an all-star in this league. And, he just, I mean, he's just shown that, his hard work and how he's adjusted to the time.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't shooting threes when I was playing against him.
No.
He could probably knock down a mid-range shot, but he was mainly a guy that played in the paint.
Yeah.
So now, the way the game has changed, you're seeing a lot of these big men, they changing their games up to fit in.
1000%.
To fit in.
You got to.
Yeah.
Freaking Horford.
I wonder where I was going to end up this year.
I know he's not with the Celtics now.
I hate it, man.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
What was life like for Paul Pierce in 2008?
Which month? Before the championship or in June?
June.
After June 17th?
Yeah.
Man, I think we all went to Vegas. We all flew to Vegas.
Immediately. After parade?
After parade, we all went to Vegas. We had like the top floor, the Bellagio, and we was just partying and enjoying it. It was good. It was good. Just everybody was like, oh, I remember us being in the club with like Floyd Mayweather, Michael Jordan, and everybody. It was like, it was crazy. Like that whole. Then I went to Spain that summer. I did a basketball camp in Spain.
Oh wow.
That whole summer. That summer, I spent like 2 weeks in Spain.
Madrid? Or Barcelona?
Madrid.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like Madrid. It was hot as hell.
Hot.
Man, but spent some time out there. I did a little traveling, and it was just like, that feeling of just being on top of the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you open up the ropes, get in, you get a seat at the restaurant, no waiting. You know what I'm saying? I remember I got a standing ovation, one restaurant. Everybody stood up and just started clapping.
Heck yeah.
I was just like, damn, we really did that.
Yeah.
The champ is here.
We really did that.
What were some of your favorite food spots in Boston?
Some of my favorite food spots. Oh man, it was one spot. Damn, what's that hotel right there? That was like the jail cell.
Oh, Liberty.
The Liberty Hotel, that restaurant in there.
The Clink.
No, that was that one
the
ladies
club.
restaurant.
No, yes, the one to the left.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
That restaurant was good.
It slapped.
That slapped. I like Strega, of course. I like.
Strega's not there no more. Is
no, they closed.
They closed
I
them.
think so. Is it not?
I went to the Strega that was over like in the back bay. It wasn't there no more.
Scampo?
No.
Scampo. It was Scampo. The restaurant you're talking about in Liberty, right?
Oh yeah, Scampo. Yes,
Lydia
yes.
Shire, something
Lydia. Yes.
Yeah, she was good.
Her restaurant was amazing. I liked. Where else we used to go? Oh man, what's my guy? Oh, I forgot his name. One of the top chefs in Boston, Ming Tsai.
Ming
Yes,
Tsai.
Ming Tsai. His restaurant. Yeah, Blue Ginger.
Yes.
That's what it's called. Blue Ginger Ming
That
Tsai.
was over off of 4 Points, wasn't it? Or Blue Dragon? Was that his? No, Blue Ginger.
Blue Ginger, I think.
I didn't go to that one.
Yeah, Ming Tsai. I used to always go to his restaurant.
I used to see him. Huh?
in Wellesley.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it was called Blue Ginger, right?
Yep.
Yes, his restaurant.
And Blue Dragon.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
in
thought-
Boston.
Yeah, Blue
Oh, yeah,
Dragon.
Blue Dragon
They're
too.
both closed now, but yeah.
Okay,
It was at
but
4 Points.
Yeah, I used to go to his spots. Those were some good spots. I like those. And I go get my clam chowder from like Atlantic Fish or something. Get the bread bowl.
I like that Yankees lobster or the Yankee place over
Yeah,
there,
all the way at the end of like
all the way at the
waterfront.
end,
Yeah.
Yeah,
past the music hall. There's
Yeah.
that little shack. They had some good ass like fried seafood.
mm-hmm.
How crazy has
Cities.
Boston changed
Man, it has changed
since I was there. You were there 10 years before me.
Yeah, they built it up. I mean, you seeing all the new developments around there. The
New skyline.
new skyline for sure. The Back Bay, the whole seaport. Yeah, they built that up.
Gone.
Yeah.
It's just that used to be where like Whitey Bulger were just burying people. Now it's just hella
Burying people dead.
1,000%. That's when they used to do it. I watched the movies. I watched Black Mass. I saw Johnny Depp. All right, let's jump into this game. Jackie, break us
Run through
down.
these Cavs real quick.
Yeah.
These guys went 45 and 37.
Brown.
It's their third year under Mike Brown. Still coaching, Knicks now. This was LeBron's fifth year in the league. He was All-Star Game MVP, won the scoring title, averaged 30 a game. I mean, carried this team as he did in that era and pretty much every era. They were fresh off a finals loss to the San Antonio Spurs, got swept.
Sweppity.
This was also a big year for a mid-season shakeup. Tried to do something to get over that hump and get back to the finals. Got Ben Wallace from Chicago. Got Wally Zerbiak from Seattle. Joe Smith from Chicago and Delonte West from Seattle to try to get a little juice to a mid-season.
What do you remember about this Cavs team?
Man, it was just what I remember. It was LeBron. They had some pretty good players though. I remember Delonte and Booby Gibson.
Booby.
Yeah, Larry Hughes. Yeah, they had Ogaskas, who was an all-star.
Big Z.
He became an all-star if he wasn't this year. But that was pretty much, it was LeBron. As LeBron went, they went.
Yep.
You know, that's pretty much what was it. We feel like if we could slow him down or whatever, or minimize the other guys, we would beat them.
Now, this is his 4th year in the league, or 5th?
5th.
This is 5th year.
His 5th year in the league. He's 23 years old.
Yeah.
Like, just explain to the listener how athletic he was.
Yeah, he's probably the best.
Like, if you I was watching him taking on you took on like everyone. You guys had to have a plan to stop this guy because he was a fucking absolute beast in there. Like, he was just so athletic, so strong,
and
so fast.
strong. Yeah.
Strength was insane. Like how he got up.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, when you look at him, he's a physical specimen. He's built like a power forward, but playing guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if he was born 10 years earlier, he probably would have been a power forward. You know, he's the same size as Ben Wallace. Everybody know who Ben Wallace, how big he was and strong, athletic he was. And he played the guard, and the way he could move was just like something that you really didn't see from guys his size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The athleticism, the IQ, all of that. And, you know, he had a lot of pressure coming into the league. You know, he he's lived up to every bit of it.
He has.
You know what I'm saying?
The hype.
Yeah.
He had the most hype out of anyone.
Like out of anybody.
We all saw the Hummer in high school.
The SI cover, the
Over at
chosen
St.
one.
John's. What is it, St. John's?
Yeah.
St. Mary.
St. Mary?
St. Mary, St. Vincent.
I mean, I remember I was in Kent at that time. I was in Ohio when he got drafted to the Celtics or the Cavs. I went in Chapel Hill and bought a shoe. It's like,
Crazy,
man,
bro.
He's a young dude. Now, what's the difference between Cavs LeBron and Heat LeBron? Is there a difference?
Way different.
In current LeBron.
I thought he was faster, stronger, better when he got to Miami.
He just kept on getting better.
Yeah. No, it was crazy because I remember because I sat out the first game we played him in Miami, I believe. And I was just watching, and I was like, I couldn't believe how it looked like he was a faster, stronger player at the time because he got under the Spoelstra umbrella, which is like Pat Riley. That's like a no. They don't mess around in their camp. They like, you got to be in major shape. You got to hit certain goals. They was like probably the strictest, most disciplined team in the NBA at the time.
Yeah.
The way they ran their camp, just from the former players that played there, you know, it was just like, dang. And he got under that. And so it looked like he got even better. I think that's peak LeBron for me.
Peak LeBron's
That's peak
Heat,
LeBron.
Heat LeBron?
I think, that's peak LeBron, I believe. Heat LeBron is peak.
It's still pretty impressive that he's still going.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
I mean, 2 years ago, he was still the best player in the Olympics.
Yeah.
That was only 2 years, a year ago, or you know what I mean?
I mean, he's still averaging 25
Crazy.
at 40 years old.
How do you defend LeBron? Like when you had to go against him?
Man, you just really gotta like give him different type of looks. Sometimes you gotta pressure. Sometimes you gotta and then you just gotta hope his jumper wasn't falling because he didn't have a consistent jumper early on. You know, so like you would go under screens. You would just try to stop him from getting easy layups, getting on transition, and just hope his jumper that day wasn't falling. It was hit or miss.
Yeah.
You know, like it ain't like certain guys, like you can't let Durant shoot. You can't let Curry shoot. Whereas like now LeBron has developed more of a consistent jumper, but then Cleveland LeBron, it was hit or miss with his jumper.
That's usually how it looks like it goes in the basketball. Early on, guys rely on their athleticism and then they learn to shoot.
Yeah.
Like look at Jordan. I mean, he learned to shoot, but like he wasn't early in his career, I felt like he was just out athleticisming everyone.
Yeah. He was just the best athlete in the league.
And then, you know, he still had that game winner at NC and he could still shoot and stuff, but he didn't feel the learn or the feel of the game until like, you know, you get a couple of those years in you.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, in any pro sport, the more like that 5th year, that 6th year, 7th year, those are like your prime years because your athleticism and your knowledge. They're
Goes up.
at the same peak.
Right.
After that, then your athleticism could be dying, your knowledge could be going up.
Right.
But that 7-year mark, it's like where like you become man strength, you get your man,
Yep.
you got some reps.
Right. And your IQ keep getting better.
IQ.
Well, for some of us, I guess.
Yeah. Now, who are some of the favorite guys that you used to like battling against?
I like battling against Bron, obviously. I like playing against T-Mac.
T-Mac?
Oh. Yeah, Vince Carter. Kobe. I like to play against Kobe because I had to show out when I went to LA to play against him.
Got it. You're going home.
Yeah, I'm going home. But like the perimeter was tough when I was in our era because like just them four alone, when you talk about Kobe, T-Mac, Vince, 3 of the most athletic players you ever gonna see in life. And then LeBron comes along, and it's just like the position just keeps getting better. Then Kevin Durant, Carmelo.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, I didn't get no days off at the perimeter.
No.
At my position. It was like every night it was somebody.
That's the NBA, baby.
Yeah.
You got a good Kobe story that you've never told?
I think I told them all, man. Oh, man. Now, Kobe was cool, though. We didn't hang, like that, but we run into each other, in the summertime especially. We play pickup at UCLA, and, he was just different. His demeanor was just way more different than everybody. Like, even like I seen him in the club one time, he was just standing in the corner. And I'm just like, damn, what you
serious.
doing? It was serious. It was like, and he had like some sweats on, like he was ready to go to the gym. But I was just like, and I'm older than him too. And this was like one of our first few years. He was just like, man, be careful out here. And I was just like, what? Like, I've been going out longer than you. You know what I'm saying? You telling me, and I'm from here. You telling me so just be careful in here. I was like, what you mean? I know the landscape.
Look at Paul.
He was talking to me like I was his little brother, though. I was just like, well, all right, man, you got it. No, but that's just who he was, though.
That's who he was.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm older than you, man. I'm like a big brother to you. He was like, just be careful in here. Oh,
bro,
yeah.
Where did you develop the Paul Pierce arm out, chest up look? This after you shoot,
I don't know.
you be fading back.
Maybe from
you
getting.
bring your hands in. I don't know if you can see it.
No, that's it right there. That's it.
That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Where did that develop at the UCLA pickup courts?
I think
Where did
so.
that develop?
I think that developed like probably at the park growing up. Because you have to be ready to fight. So that was just like.
That's what you look like after any time you sunk a big bucket. You like, come get some.
Right.
Now, what was your shit talking game like?
It depends on who the player was. If I didn't like him, it's levels to it.
Now, are you doing research on the levels to it? Like, would you find out like some dirt on them?
No, it wasn't that diabolical. I'd just be like, really, you be just talking about the dude's paycheck or something. It'd be a lot of that.
Go to the heart.
Yeah,
you go to the heart.
Man, you over here, you minimum wage over there. Like something, I don't know. It'll hit him though.
Check the resume.
And be like, turn around. What's your name again? Like, like, oh, I forgot your name. It'd be like little stuff like that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, man, you averaged 4 points. This is probably your last basket of the night. Like something like, I'll say stuff like that. He go score 4 points in the first 2 minutes. I was like, all right, he's done for the day. Something like that.
That's the coolest thing about sitting courtside at a basketball game. You get to see, like, you don't get to hear the shit talking really in football because you're so far.
Yeah.
You could hear, like, I would sit and watch Paul get under dudes, freaking get under dudes and just get them all pissed off just with like little shit.
Yeah, it'd be little stuff.
It'd just be a little, like, check the resume after you hit a three. Check the resume with this little pump.
I remember one time, I forgot the player though, man. He was on the perimeter and I was guarding him, and I just turned around and like, man, go ahead, just shoot that. I'm gonna go get the rebound. Like, just then he had the ball still. You know what I'm saying? He still had the ball. Man, he was so pissed because he couldn't shoot. Oh man, I remember. I forget the guy's name, man.
Those
I
are the
just
best.
turned around like, man, go ahead, shoot. You got it.
All right, Jackie, get in the Celtics.
Should we get into these Celtics? The Umbutu Celtics, the first year of the big three, the Celtics had said, we're not going back to 24-58, baby. 66-16. This is Paul. This is KG. This is Ray Allen. This is Big Baby.
Rondo.
Young Rondo. This is Eddie House with the high socks. PJ Brown. I mean, Leon Poe. This is the biggest single season turnaround in NBA history. I mean, like 20-2 start to the season, gelled right away. Started off with an Italy trip that brought these guys together. Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player of the Year, best defensive rating in the NBA, third most wins in Celtics history. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Now, when did you guys know that the team was going to be special? In Italy? Pasatano, eating a couple pesto. I don't know.
We knew early, though. We did. We knew early. We was like, because I remember we got to Boston early, and we started playing pickups together.
Yeah.
You know, we was already there like a month before camp. And so then we went to, for camp, we went to Italy. I mean, that was one of the hardest, most like intense camps I ever been a part of.
In Italy?
In Italy. I mean, because it was like first team versus second team was like a battle every single day. I'm talking about shit talking. You talking about dogs on our young cast was dogs.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about Eddie House, Posey, Leon Poe,
Leon
they wasn't playing around. They wasn't playing around.
Leon Poe was from Berkeley?
Cal,
Yeah, went to Cal.
I remember seeing Leon Poe when I was a kid at a Hoop It Up tournament.
Was that 3-on-3?
Yeah. At Oakland Coliseum, Leon Poe came in his like McDonald's basketball. He had his McDonald's because he was on the high school McDonald's team.
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw him when I was like 12 years old. I was like, man, Leon Poe.
This is his second year on the seas, second year in the league. Young guy making plays, though.
Yeah.
Dog.
Man, yeah, we had some dogs. So we kind of knew. We knew early.
Explain this Italy trip.
Uh-huh.
What do you guys, what was that like?
Man, I was like more like bonding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where in Italy?
We went to Rome.
You're in Rome?
Yeah, we went to Rome. So we was just like every day, you know, we have practice. We just be kicking it at like in the lobby restaurant or something outside eating and stuff, playing the cards together or go for the walk. I remember we all walked to the Trevi Fountain.
Yeah.
We all went there and we just did everything together though.
Did
And
you
so-
all throw a little quarter in there and say, hey, we'll win the championship this year?
I think I threw something in there.
Did you?
I mean, ain't that
So
what everybody
can
do, huh?
we can credit 66-16 to the Trevi
To
Fountain?
the
Fountain,
Trevi
baby.
Fountain.
It's real.
Yep. It's real. It works.
They collect like $1 million from that thing a day.
You think so?
Some
light.
crazy stat, I think.
I had to get
saw
my
it.
scuba
there.
suit on and get in
Yeah,
there.
I went recently. I was in Rome a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Millie a day is crazy.
No, they don't collect that much. Hell.
Never know.
I done threw some money in there. I'd have been in Rome like 3 times.
That's got to be fun.
You would need 4 million quarters for $1 million.
Maybe it's a year.
Okay, that's probably better.
Maybe it's a year.
$1 million a year.
Yeah,
That's good.
because
money.
they collect that.
Yeah.
I think. So, you guys go to Italy,
Yeah.
eat a bunch of pasta, you go on walks, you play some
Yeah.
dominoes in the streets. You're having fun. You come back, training camp's over. You guys start 20-2,
Yeah.
Rolling.
rolling. Sum up what this generation and this era of the Celtics were becoming because of that little trip in Italy or whatever it was.
Man.
Because you guys are like the most dominant defensive basketball team.
Yeah, it was all, you know, that's KG though. You know, he was just like, he set the tone on the defensive end. And you know how tense he is.
Yeah.
So if you wasn't playing no defense, he gonna get in your face. He gonna, man, he sweating and
Big
just
brother.
he talking and he just spit coming out his mouth.
Might beat
Man,
you up.
Man, he gonna hurt some feelings over there.
He's gonna hurt feelings
He gonna hurt
on
some
his own
feelings.
team. You,
On his
but
own
you
team.
need that. You need an asshole.
Yeah,
I
he
was
gonna
like a
hurt-
little bit like that
He gonna hurt some feelings.
on a very minute level compared to him.
So, you know, that's the reason for our good start, I want to say, because it was just like he set the tone, the culture. We're going to be a defensive team every night, no matter what the offense was going to be about. Because when you look, nobody had like killer stats like you see today, like somebody averaging 30,
Yeah.
you know. But we was just we prided ourselves on being a defensive team, and you know that's who we were, and it just set the tone for like this is the culture we bring in, this is who we are, this is our identity. You know, to win, you got to have a certain type of identity. You know, that was ours. You know, so when you look at all championship teams, you can say, oh, that team was. That's what they was about.
Now, how was Ray?
Ray was cool. I mean, you know, Ray had a different type. Our personalities was all kind of different.
Yeah.
I would say like out of us three, Ray was the most like, he'll say he's like more of like the philosopher of the three of us. You know what I'm saying? The voice of more reason.
Yeah.
You know, like if it was chaos, he'll be the calm.
Yeah.
You know, because there was a lot of chaos on this team. When you look at the names, I mean, we had a lot of chaos.
He was mature.
Yeah, for sure. You know, he always
Quiet.
sat in his locker, leg crossed.
Leg crossed.
That, like,
He's professional. Was he the professional?
Yeah, he's definitely the professional. Yeah, you know, and, you know, whenever his opinion came into play, he just was like, you know, this is what I feel. You know, not too high, not too low. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of more even kill.
You need those guys.
Yeah. He was like the even kill guy most of the time.
I mean, which kind of spits off his game.
Yeah.
That's how he plays, even kill.
Yeah.
Even kill in that corner. Now,
So-
do you have a relationship with Danny Ainge?
Yeah, me and Danny was cool. I haven't talked to him in a while though. But we had a good relationship actually. You know, we would talk in the summer times.
He's a
about
competitive
the roster.
joker, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Because I remember I came and I trained at the Celtics when I was rehabbing my knee.
Mhm.
And this guy would always like, it was like he was competing with me when he was talking to me with everything.
It's like a Pete when you while he was talking.
Yeah, he's like, so what do you guys do? Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm just here to try to get my knee right, dude. You know? But you could just tell that he fucking loved basketball. He was always trying to think about what he could do to make it better.
Yeah. No, that's just who he was. Man, Danny fought a lot too.
He fought a lot.
Man, people got to go to YouTube and watch Danny Ainge fights. He was always getting into the fight.
Always scrapping.
Yeah, he was. He was scrappy. People hated Danny, but he was scrappy. That's who
So
he was.
with KG,
Mm-hmm.
was there ever a time that you had to settle him down that like he almost like beat up another guy?
Man, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Man, it was one
I could
day,
just see it.
We was on the plane. We had a team meeting. You know, and this is the next year. KG was hurt this year. So this is the year after we won the championship. And at some point, it was like a disconnect between the older guys and the younger guys on the team. And then I remember Kendrick Perkins had said something. And all I know, we all was on the plane. All the coaches was on the bus because we was all just kind of clear the air. And Perk said something that turned on another switch of evil to KG. And I'm sitting here, say Perk is right there, and Kevin is walking over to get in his face. And I thought he was going to kill Perk, like for real, kill him, like
You saw it in his eyes.
unalive him.
Yeah.
Like I saw it in his eyes, and it was just the most intense moment that we had to like get in between them. And I've been around KG for a minute, and I'm like, I've never seen this look. I thought he was really gonna kill Perk over with his bare hands, because you saw like, you know, Kevin was hurt and going through it because he couldn't play right now, and then Perk, I forget what he exactly said, but it was something that was like shouldn't have been said, and he would have unalived him if we didn't jump in the middle of that.
You know, and that happens between the brothers.
Yeah,
That happens. Yeah, well, people don't realize we all try to fight each other every once in a while.
man.
So don't try to make anything crazy out of that, everyone out there. Shit happens all the time.
Yeah,
Trying to fight each other's teammates. That's what makes a team good.
Bro, my money be on KG versus a bear, anything.
man.
KG by a zillion.
By a zillion. KG, my money's always on KG.
I've never seen a man's intensity that high that he yelled and it was in his face, was yelling like, oh, cute. Like, I mean, veins started coming out, started sweating. Like, oh, cute. Like, I was like, oh, hold on, we gotta get off the plane, y'all.
Yeah.
It was intense.
Oh. What's Doc saying when this is all happening? He was off the
They,
bus?
all the coaches this was our team meeting on the plane.
Oh, this is team.
We landed.
Oh, this is players only. Meeting.
Yeah, players only.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this was players only.
This happens.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have those, Jules?
Oh, we had players only meetings. We had players.
Yeah,
only.
players only is like
That's bad. That's not good when players only meetings being called.
you gotta like because you gotta air out some stuff. You
That
know
means
what I'm
shit is
saying?
not going well. So
Yeah.
shit wasn't going well on this plane flight. Probably got their ass kicked the night before. KG wasn't playing. Perk probably bumped up and said, "Hey man, you ain't playing, bro."
Man,
and then
something.
KG wanted to kill him.
Man.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
In a players only meeting.
Yeah.
KG about to end up on the no-fly list.
How does
man.
a players meeting get called? Is like a captain's like players only meeting, or like what goes down with that?
Paul, how did yours get
Well,
called?
I think it's like, man, we all need to holler. It's gonna come from somebody.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't call some player meetings like, man, let's chop it. Because you can't call, you just can't, like, players meeting means this is serious. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just call a players meeting.
There can only be certain guys to call players
It's only
meetings.
certain guys can call it, right?
Yeah, you can't be
Right.
you can't be any Slam Jick, Joe and Harry fucking calling
right.
team meeting.
You're like, man, shut up.
Nobody shows up.
Like, right. Yeah. So this was a much needed meeting. And it was something that had to do with the disconnect. It was, you know what this meeting was about though? This was about some like kind of like off the court type issues.
Yeah.
This was like sometimes most of the time it's on the full court or on the field issues. This was about some off the court issues actually. You know, that I can't really get into, but it was, you know,
But we all have them.
but we all have.
We all have them.
Right.
How was young Rondo? Was he quiet? He seems quiet and just kind of like always just dishing you guys the ball, just to.
Yeah, Rondo. Yeah, he quiet and
But he will yell.
yeah. Rondo is fiery though. Rondo is spicy, and you wouldn't even know it. He got some spice to him. He went to KG University, low key.
Yeah.
Like for real, we always say that.
How do you get accepted to that university?
Yeah, I mean, you know what?
Send my applicancy in there. I wanna get up in there.
He pulled him under his wing, and he went to KG University. So he got a lot of that in him too. Just on the low key more side, like when a lot behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Oh man, telling you, Rondo is a problem.
How was my dog Sam Cassell?
Sound good. That's my man.
Me and Sammy.
Man, that was my roadie. So like we go on the road, me and him out.
Oh, take us through that.
I can only imagine. Me and Sam used to kick it back in the day out here in LA. He'd be going to the bungalow and stuff.
Yeah, that's my man.
Fucking Sam Cassell is an awesome dude.
Yeah, that was my roadie. If we was gonna do something, it's gonna be me and him. We go out to the restaurant, lounge or something, cigar.
So who's in the roadies? If you have a roadie.
On the team?
Yeah. Who are your roadies?
Sam was my roadie. Tony Allen was my roadie.
Tony Allen.
KG was my roadie. It was mainly the older guys.
So older guys
like
are roadies.
Rondo and them, they had they little crew, Rondo and Perk, and went out and they did their things together
used to
with
see 'em.
Leon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They,
Ask for cold tea at the Chinese restaurant, remember? What was that one restaurant we all used to go to after the club?
yeah.
You ask for cold tea, they give you beer after 2.
Downtown, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
I know what
about.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I used to see Big Baby in there all the time taking down hella motherfucking dim sums.
Dim sums.
I saw this dude eating some dim sum one night. I was like, man, he's a big dude.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
Best road cities.
The best road city?
Yeah.
I think for me,
Miami?
no. I'm gonna say Toronto.
Ooh.
Toronto.
I love Toronto. I didn't feel like it was like, because I just felt like when you went to Toronto and you went to Canada, you didn't feel like you had to look over your shoulder for nothing. Like you know, people wasn't robbing people, and some of these big cities, they looking for athletes.
Looking.
You know what I'm saying?
And you guys can't hide.
Yeah. So like Toronto was different. You didn't never have that feeling there. And then the culture is a lot different. It's all races and they got great food.
Yeah.
And nobody, it just felt safe. You know,
Yeah.
I love Toronto. It was on the water. It was pretty, especially in the springtime.
Oh, Toronto.
Yeah, I like Toronto.
You know him. You love him. The big guy with the red tie is back in the all-new Donkey Kong Bonanza game on Nintendo Switch 2 system.
In this brand new DK adventure, he's teaming up with talented singer Pauline as they explore a wild underground world.
He can punch through walls, carve tunnels, and rip up chunks of terrain on his non-stop quest for golden bananas.
Unleash your inner Kong in Donkey Kong Bonanza, available now. Rated 10 and up, only on Nintendo Switch 2. Game and system sold separately.
All right, let's jump into the game, Jackie.
Leading up to this one, setting the stage, Celtics were the 1 seed, Cleveland was the 4 seed. The C's were just coming off a tough series with Atlanta. Paul and young Al Horford going back and forth, a little jawing in that one, but went to 7 games, but toughened up the C's for this Cleveland series. Cleveland beat Washington 4-2 to get us up to Game 7 here. The C's went up 2-0. Cleveland responded, tied it 2-2. C's went up 3-2. Couldn't close it out on the road back in Cleveland. Forces the Game 7, which brings us to the game we're here to talk about today. And a little bit on the star power in the building before we get it going. Vince Wilfork courtside, Kevin Falk courtside, Randy Moss courtside, Tom Brady. Not a bad, for star power later on, keep that in mind. This thing is star-studded. And another stat of note, the Celtics were undefeated at home in the playoffs, 7-0. Meanwhile, the Cavs, 0-5 in Boston.
0-5 in Boston.
So just a little something to keep in mind. This was one of the lowest scoring series in NBA history. I mean, just grind it out.
Yeah.
And that was apparent from the start of this game. The first quarter, physical, low scoring. Paul's getting going, puts on a clinical first quarter. LeBron, a little slow to get started, gets going in the second. But the C's are kind of all first half maintaining that 10-plus point lead. Never could break it open. Never really kind of in that 5 to 7 to 12, back and forth. Cleveland was shooting 33% midway through the second, but still hanging around with only down 5 or 7. And when you got a guy like LeBron, that's nothing. Gets us to halftime. Paul gets a little banged up before the half.
No wheelchair, though.
No wheelchair, though.
No wheelchair.
No wheelchair needed.
No wheelchair
Paul's
needed.
on the cameraman. I swear, Paul in
Paul,
particular,
you used to fall so. Sometimes I'd be like, man, you fall so ugly sometimes. Bro, every time you fall, I'm like, you're gonna bruise your tailbone. You fall straight on your butt.
Real, yeah.
Come on, man, protect
I'm
yourself.
still feeling those falls. My elbows are cooked. I used to have these bursitis. What they call them, bursitis? Bursitis in both my elbows.
Yeah. What and you went 11 for 12 on free throw, which is crazy.
at the line was big.
When teams hit it, which you don't see your guys. I don't see guys doing that anymore as much. What is your mindset going into a game?
Going into a game, it depends on what the game.
All right, what's your mindset going into this game
This
7?
Game 7.
Man, my whole mindset was like, man, I remember riding. I was like, man, we won. We the favorite. You know what I'm saying? This could be one of the biggest, most disappointing seasons ever in the history. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going home today. I don't care. There's no way I'm going home today. So I came out there it's not happening. So I just tried to set the tone. I was just that was just my mindset. I got to the arena the game was at 7 or 8. I got to the arena that day at 3 o'clock. It wasn't nobody there.
Yeah.
And I just had my mind made up.
You shooting?
Yeah, I was shooting. I was getting there early just because once you get to a game 7, you already know how a team gonna play you. You know everything about them. And so I'm already knowing what kind of holes and gaps I'm gonna get and where I can score at. They've thrown everything at you. So now you figured it out. And so I just was going over what I was gonna do for the game and the shots I was gonna get and the shots they was gonna give me. And I was just gonna be aggressive with them. And, I came out aggressive, getting to those spots. And I was just ain't no way we're going home today. And I tried to set the tone,
Hell yeah.
That game 7 reminds me of a fourth quarter for us in a elimination game.
Yeah.
Because what you just said, we kind of know how the game has been declared.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing. We know what we can do to beat that. We have to execute. It's all about execution at that point.
Yep.
Who's going to shoot that
You're
night?
right. You're right. It's like a 48-minute fourth quarter.
It's 48-minute fourth quarter. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
hiding
actual-
it, no secrets. No
What
wrinkles.
was up with the smoke in the building?
Oh my God. The whole first half looked like the old
it
Boston
was.
Garden.
No, that was the
Pyrotechnic?
no, our introduction was doing the fire and all of that. So yeah, they didn't have the ventilation system wasn't that good still. So they barred us from doing that the following year though, because it was always smoky before the games.
Always.
Mike Breen had to get on the telecast. He's like, nothing's wrong with your TV, sports fans. Crazy. Crazy. At the half, we get to the half. Paul takes that nasty fall, but it's all right. Hurts the thigh a little bit. But at the half, Paul and LeBron both have over half their team's points. Paul's got 26, LeBron with 23. The C's are up 50-40 at the half. Feeling good. Up 10.
Damn, I didn't even realize it.
So
I had
when
26 at the half.
What do you? Yeah, you were
I
killing.
was
it.
going in.
You had like 17 in the first quarter, didn't you, or something?
Pouring it in.
16.
Yeah, that was like, look, I want to set the tone. Like, nah, this ain't happening.
You love that little corner spot right by the top of the free throw, don't you?
The elbow, we call it the elbow.
Yeah, the elbow. I'm not.
I know. I got
The
you.
elbow spot, because you and LeBron went back and forth like 3 different times, and you shimmied him twice
Yeah.
and hit that elbow, like right in that elbow area
Yeah,
ish.
that was my spot.
That was your spot.
Yeah, if I can get there, I can get a good shot off.
Always.
But they had to respect me driving all the way, so they backing up. Once I get right there, I'm comfortable taking that shot. That was like my go-to shot. See, that's what the players today like. They don't really have go-to shots. Like I can go to this, because a lot of my game winners was those shots right there at the elbow, because I knew that's where I wanted to get. But if you get all the way up on me, I'll go right by you.
Yeah.
And so I'll always set it up like I'm driving though.
Now you guys are battling. You guys have 3 minutes to go, and they start catching up. What are you feeling in the final 3 minutes of that game when like you guys are going back? They were kind of creeping on you.
Yeah. But the good thing, we had close games during the year, so we didn't panic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't panic. So we knew how we wanted to execute. We knew who the ball, whose hands it was going to be in between me, Kevin, down the stretch. We knew what we wanted to do. And that's the beauty when you on these great teams, you know what the end of the game looks like already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, no panic. We in a timeout. We're like, all right, we're going to do this. We done been here before in the close games. We know what we do in close games.
Yeah.
And so.
Were you in the zone?
Yeah, I was in the zone for sure.
Because like I when anyone plays organized basketball, there's one time in your life where you're in the zone. I remember once, I think it was sophomore year, Woodside High School. We were playing at Jefferson.
Yeah.
I had like 6 threes. I had a couple jumpers. I couldn't miss.
Yeah.
That was in high school.
He's
You're in the
heating up.
zone in the NBA right here.
Yeah.
Were you in the zone?
Yeah, for sure.
How many times have you been in the zone?
I've been in the zone a lot.
A lot?
But yeah.
Are you just a zoner?
No, I mean, man, I've been in the zone a lot. Like,
Do you know when you're in the zone, you feel it, you're like, I can't miss?
yeah, you know when you're in the zone. It's so surreal sometimes.
It is?
It's surreal. Because even after this game, I went home.
And you shot like your remote into like the basket and it went in? You got like a donut and you threw it in the
I threw a can over my shoulder and it just went in.
It went in? I'm telling you, some of you guys shoot so goddamn good. Probably. I think about that when I shoot trash in.
Yeah.
I go, man, those like Paul Pierce or like these pro basketball players could probably shoot this from anywhere in the house.
Probably so. Some of us.
Yeah. That's a talent.
Is there any rhyme or reason of how you like get into the zone? Or notice any trends or patterns?
No, it's unexplainable. It's like you don't even know, because if you could put yourself in the zone, you do it every night. But
Be Michael Jordan.
like it's certain type of zones. Like as good as like I can have a good game and not be in the zone. I don't know how to explain it though.
Yeah.
Like,
That makes sense.
like, it's just like you have a certain rhythm, and then it's just like, okay, and then it's just like you getting force fed the ball now. It's like
Everything slows down.
everything slows down.
And
Like,
you know, you predict the opponent's defensive matchup. Because I've been in the zone and route running.
uh-huh.
And it's kind of like how you guys you said I'm not scoring, I had to catch.
Yeah.
But I just remember like all my routes would marry up to each other. Like I'd hit them with the under, and then I'd set up the under with then I'd get them on a bow, and then you know what I mean? It's just like everything that you want to do is doing.
Yeah, yes.
That's the zone.
That's the zone for sure. Like I've had a few good playoff moments where I was in the zone. That was one of them. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you in the Matrix or something, right? Right? And it's like
It's the best feeling though.
Yeah, it's a crazy.
But you don't want to
feeling.
jinx it when you're in it, right? Or were you just
it's
going?
Just like you just going. There's nothing nobody else can do. It's like, but it won't last all game.
It won't last.
You know what I'm saying? It might, but it's gonna be for like a good stretch, say like a 5 or 6 minute stretch. It's crazy. I've actually had probably like 2 games where it lasted the whole game.
Which games?
So one game was the closeout game versus Philadelphia in the playoffs. It was the whole game.
Whole game.
It was unreal. And then Indiana, we played Indiana in the playoffs. It lasted like, well, it went for a whole quarter.
A whole quarter. That's a huge chunk.
That is a huge chunk. Actually, it went for a whole quarter because I was as cold as ice in the first half, and then the third quarter, it was just unreal.
Part of like the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Just putting it in.
It was like, even the announcers was like, this is unbelievable. Like, it was like some like, when I rewatched it, it was like, yeah, I was in the
NBA
zone.
Jams on fire?
Yeah. It was Indiana third quarter, and then there was the Philadelphia game 5. That was the whole game.
That was that game you had 46.
Now,
Yeah, I was like the whole game. I couldn't. It was just like crazy.
what is it about your clutchness? How come you perform so high when your team needs it the most? Did you train that way? Is it just something in you?
I think it's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
Yeah, you know, because I didn't care about failing, and I kept the confidence of the team when I did fail. So like it be games like I don't win the game or something. It was tricky. I was tricky, but I go in the locker room. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get the next one. Don't worry about it. You know, I owe y'all that one.
Yeah.
Where some guys they head down, like probably some guys they in a funk. I was never in that funk. It's just I always want them to know I'm gonna get the next one. Don't worry. They had to be confident in me even when I failed. To be confident in me when I did help us get over the top.
Real self-confidence. Not that false, because there's always a false hype guy at practice when there's a shitty game and someone's trying to be falsely enthusiastic and stuff when you know it's false.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
False shit.
Yeah.
But it's got to be real. It's the real self-confidence.
Yeah, for sure. So, but that's it. I wasn't afraid to fail. When I failed, I didn't care. I was like, I'll get the next one.
Put a bow on this thing.
And down the stretch, not only was Paul in the zone, but made a big old clutch hustle play to get the ball off the loose ball, off the tip, off the jump ball there. Called timeout, got the C's possession with just over a minute left. And then we got to give a little shine to P.J. Brown for hitting that clutch elbow jumper to put us back up 3 with just under a minute left. And then Paul hits those free throws to ice it at the end. And Red gave that little one a little kiss in off the back iron. And
that was a tricky free throw.
What's up with you and your free throws too? Every time I feel like when you shoot your free throw, I'm watching you. You look like you feel like you have to guide it in like when I bowl.
I gotta guide it in.
It
did look like that.
You're like sliding. I need to go.
That's what it is.
Free throws in there, and I see you sliding back.
I'm guided in. That's exactly what it is. I do that. I do that a lot when I shoot too, because I lean to one side or something. And Kevin used to always make fun of that. you shooting and you be
slide, bro.
Doing all this.
1,000%. I see it too.
I do it. I didn't know that. I never noticed it until I actually, when somebody brought it to my attention, I was like, damn, why do I do that? It's like an outer body thing that I don't notice that I do.
Just guide her in.
Yeah, that's what it is, though. You know
guide her
that.
in.
You know that.
Well, I do it with bowling.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
You know
shooting. I can't
right.
shoot. But bowling, maybe.
Right.
Heck yeah. And C's would take this thing 97-92. This would become Paul's second highest scoring performance in his playoff career. We talked about that 46er against the Philly. Celtics would get back to the Eastern Conference
Where he did
Finals.
not shit his pants.
No.
That was in the finals.
Oh, yeah.
Wheelchair knee. C's got back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2002 and would only end up losing one game at home in the playoffs. Crazy.
Yeah, to Detroit, yeah.
Oh, Detroit. With
Yeah.
Rip. Was that Rip days?
Yeah, that was Rip and Chauncey.
Chauncey. Those were some fun teams.
Yeah.
Those old Detroit teams. The Wallaces.
Yeah.
And then after Detroit, we all know what happened. Banner 17, baby.
Banner 17.
And Paul would go on to be NBA Finals MVP.
MVP.
Man, that parade was incredible.
Unreal.
Explain the parade to us.
Man. Did y'all go on doing the same? How did y'all do y'all's?
We did it like two.
Like I'm saying, did y'all go on duck boats?
Yeah. We all. I think everyone in Boston does duck boats.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was insane, right?
That's fun.
How insane was it?
It was. I mean, it's just a sea of people, and I just remember beers being thrown at us at all angles,
No, they was throwing
shots,
those little shots.
Jaegers,
Yeah,
whatever,
throwing them
fireballs.
throwing them on the boat.
I mean, it was the parades are the best.
Yeah, man. Wait, how many parades you did?
3.
Damn. 3 parades.
Tom did. How about Tom doing 7?
7 parades. That's insane.
The hell? That's fucking crazy.
That's 7
I mean, Bill
parades.
Russell did 6 or 8,
10. He did 10.
10.
10 parades.
He had 10 championships.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
that's crazy.
That's like, is that the icing on the cake for when the end of the season is when you go to the parade, or is it when you go to Vegas with the boys after the parade?
Man, it's all summer. Really, it's all summer until the next year start.
Just
You know what I'm
the
saying?
tour.
The world tour.
Yeah, you just traveling, and it's hard to calm down.
It's hard to calm down.
You know. It's
What was
like,
the
man,
biggest bill you guys had to pay for on one of the team partying events in a certain city?
Well, I'll say I don't know. I know for me, for just me, I had a $20K bill.
And just
That was
put in
like the most-
perspective,
that was
this is
the most
2008, guys.
Yeah.
So all you little chicken heads out there going to the club spending 20 racks in a weekend now, bottles were only probably what, like $200 then?
Man, this was like, man, I looked like that was the biggest bill I ever put up. I just kept getting like champagne bottles and just kept getting them. I kept wanting them to come across with the things. I just all night.
All night.
Champagne campaign, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my
it
gosh.
It was like 20,000. I was like, damn.
What's the legacy of this game? You guys, the first real Big 3 team, which I like to say Big 4 because Rondo was a fucking monster in this little thing. But first Big 3 team against Phenom King guy. What is the legacy of this?
This is the legacy of this is like one of the great NBA games of all time. Yeah. You know, that wasn't a finals game. Because it was, you know, a young LeBron who was, and many people consider the greatest basketball player to ever play, and a young player who was carrying his teams to heights that they shouldn't have been even going to. And it was just a battle of wills between the two stars of their team. And it was a game, it was a win or go home situation. And, you know, this wasn't the game that sent him to Miami, but it put something on his mind. Because when we did it again, a couple of years later, he had enough.
He had enough.
He had enough.
You can't beat them, you join them. You go get
Right.
your own Big 3.
Amen, brother.
Let's name the game and then score the game. Is this the greatest game of all time? Let's score it. These are some of the names of the game that we came up with, Paul. But if you have a name that you want to call this game, you could
give
also.
it a name?
We got to give this game a specific name. We came up with The Truth Prevails. You Can't Handle the Truth game. get the ball to Paul game,
That's
the
what Kevin
smoke
said.
game, this one's for red game, the shootout in the garden, or anything else that comes to your mind. What do you want to name this game?
I can go with you can't handle the truth.
Love it.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, I like that.
How many
KG
times did you watch that scene between Jack Nicholson and
We used to play it.
I remember?
Remember they put it in during the timeout?
Does that was your thing?
Oh, that gave me chills every time. Every time they played that scene. Chills.
You ever meet Jack Nicholson?
Yeah, I used to go shake his hand a lot when we played the Lakers.
That's
I'd go over
rocks.
there like, what's up, Jack?
He's cool.
The best time they played it, though, is when we were playing Philly. Because, Allen Iverson was called the answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then when they was like, you want answers? I want the truth. Oh, that was cold-blooded when they did that.
Hell
And
yeah.
I said he looked up at it. He was like, that was cold.
I's cool too. Let's score the game. Is this the greatest game of all time? Let's score it. Stakes 0 to 10. Decimals encouraged. Paul, the stakes of this Game 7 semifinal game.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
1 to 10. 10 being the highest of all time. And
I'm going to say 8.
an 8. Very integrity type
Because
score.
it was second round.
Second round.
Yeah.
It's a man of integrity. I'm going to go with a 7.8.
7-8. I go 9-1.
9.
9-1. Winner go home, baby.
It's winner
Yeah,
go
it was
home.
Winner go home.
Star power. I mean, you got KG, you got the truth,
LeBron,
you got LeBron, you got Ray Allen,
Rajon Rondo.
you got Rondi,
Vince
Jonas
Wilfork
Ilgauskas.
in a Celtics jersey.
you got Will Ford in a
Wilfork.
Celtics jersey
Wally
in the
Zerbiak.
building. I mean,
Randy?
Yeah, Wally was there. Oh, yeah, the star power was a 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go with the 9.2.
Yeah, we had, we had the big dogs.
Like
at the
9-8.
game.
At
Yeah.
8.9.
All right.
Gameplay of the game. This thing, what you think the gameplay was for the viewer or what you think for you as a basketball player, 0 to 10, decimals encouraged.
All right, 9.7.
9.7, defensive battle, back and forth.
That gritty type
was gritty.
game. It was gritty.
Yeah.
It was gritty.
It was gritty.
I like basketball when it was under 100 points.
Yeah, it was gritty.
This was gritty. I'm gonna go with the 9. And then the name of the game, the
Jack
you
had an
can't handle
8.4.
7.2.
you can't handle the truth
great
game.
Oh yeah, that's a 10.1.
A 10.1, our first 10.1.
Let's go, baby.
That's our first
Decimals
You
10.1.
said decimals encouraged.
Wow. I mean, it's a great goddamn. It's a 9.
9.
Great one. What did I go? I went 8-0. Okay.
I went low. I went for your points. I'm gonna go up. That was before we named it. I'm gonna go 5 points.
Yeah, I got to go up 10. I'll leave it at 8.
There you go.
5.5.
Wow. We really went up a lot.
Really went up a lot. Where does this put us in the grand
Ooh,
scheme
yeah.
of all the games?
8.65.
Nice. High score.
Puts us-
That's a high.
It's our new
Keep going.
14th game.
Yes.
It's just below. It's just below the 2011 AFC Championship game, Ravens versus Patriots, and just above the Statue of Liberty game, 2007 Fiesta Bowl, Boise State versus Oklahoma.
You remember that?
Wait, which one? Which game?
Remember that Boise State game with Adrian Peterson, where the kid, they did the Boise State versus Oklahoma. He did the Statue of Liberty, and then they won, and the kid proposed his cheerleader girlfriend after the game.
right. I do remember.
Old Disney. Yeah.
Wait, dang, y'all got all sports, huh?
All sports. Go to the top. Where
What
we got-
about? I know y'all have to have that Texas USC game in here somewhere.
We have-
That's our number one we want to do.
We're trying to get Vince Young to come.
We want Vince Young to
Yeah.
do it.
We got, that's like,
We had Reggie. We had Matt Leinart.
that game was, and that Florida State national championship
With Auburn that was here.
Auburn.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We had Burt Kreischer on to do that game.
that game was unreal.
That
Kick
game was
return.
unreal.
Mushrooms.
That game was unreal.
He didn't even go to
That
the
game
game.
doesn't get enough credit. It was
That doesn't.
incredible gameplay, but there's no like
Incredible.
lasting. People don't
There's
talk
no
about
lasting names.
No, that game. Yeah, that's what it
Jameis
was, the
Winston.
name.
Jameis Winston was the
Grab
only
legs,
one.
man.
it. Devontae
Damn.
Freeman.
Man. You're right,
just
though,
thinking
Paul. We
about-
got to do the Texas USC.
That Texas USC.
That
game.
was one of the best games of I ever seen.
Ever.
ever.
Ever. The
I'm
great
just
goddamn
thinking just
moment.
memorable games. Damn, it's these national championship games be coming to mind. I mean, y'all game versus Atlanta,
That's our number one.
that has to be number one.
all time.
I think the AFC Championship game between the Chiefs Patriots was better because that was like the passing of the torch from Tom
Yeah.
Two
to
dynasties.
the dynasties. That was it.
Overtime.
Overtime, first, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
on the road.
The
That was a
passing of the
crazy
torch.
game. It's not like bias or anything with Patriots, even the top 3 are Patriots.
Not at all.
No, that's not biased. That game was unreal. Because I remember we was getting off the plane. It was in Toronto. We actually landed in Toronto because when we landed, the score was 28-3. It was like, damn. And then we started watching it in the lobby. We watched it in the lobby at the hotel. I'll never forget it. We watched it in the lobby of the hotel. We didn't move. Me and Sam was right there the whole time. Like, damn, what the hell is going on? That was crazy.
So
That was
basically, because of the truth watching the game with Sam Cassell in the lobby, it gave
Yeah.
us the good luck to come back
Those are the vibes we need.
and win.
Which game was that where you caught that ridiculous? That was probably the me. I think you made the greatest catch of all time.
That was in that,
That was
game.
that game.
That game, right?
That was that game.
That was that game. That's what I thought. That was the greatest catch ever.
That was a crazy
I
catch.
don't know how you caught that ball, dude. Like, how did you catch that?
Keep your eye on the ball.
You couldn't see the ball, dude.
You keep your eye
You
on
couldn't
it.
even see the ball.
Your eyes will always bring your hands to the ball.
It's somewhere out there.
That was crazy.
Paul, we missed anything for this game?
Nah, I think we covered it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone go check out the Truth After Dark, Paul's podcast. Great relationship advice. Women, you'll love it too, because you'll get to see how dumb we are as men and how we think. KG certified, awesome on that as well. KG and him going at, and Paul going on their stories is always fun. Check them out at Paul Pierce on Instagram and Paul Pierce 34 on Twitter. Paul, thank you so much, bro.
Well, good to be here. Good to see you again.
My
boy.
dog. Freaking Paul.
The truth, baby. You can't handle the truth.
I was in the zone for like the whole game.
Not now, Chief. I'm in the zone. That was awesome.
He feels just like a brother.
He really, I mean, you guys go way back.
Yeah, unfortunately we do. Fortunately we do. As soon as he leaves the house, he goes, "No Duke's a hazard."
Citizen citation, bro.
Have you told that story on the show before?
I think we've all told the story 1,000 times. And because of that, I need to get in a chill mindset. And it's time for the Chill Zone, brought to you by Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly.
Oh, love that sound. Cheers, brother. Fellas.
Tastes so good. When it
I
hits you.
almost asked him if he was rooting for the Raiders in the 2001 Patriots Raiders
Should've.
divisional round game.
You should have.
I didn't.
I would have if I thought of it.
Next time.
Didn't think of it though.
Good Pelicans joke. Pelicans from the top rope out of nowhere.
I was like, I think for a second you're like, is this guy
He had a
really
good,
not?
I don't think they got any banners. Any retired jerseys.
Shout out to Hey, they had Brandon
Him and-
Ingram for a minute.
Him and BD on the same AAU team.
YMCA, bro.
Crazy.
I got to be honest, as an East Bay addict and a self-proclaimed ball nerd, I totally forgot K-Swiss did basketball shoes.
I think
Totally forgot.
I honestly think I had a pair of them. I had a pair.
might
I had
have.
two. I bought two pair from East Bay. I bought the pair of the black Iversons where they were the all black mids.
Yes.
It was like,
Like the Reeboks.
yeah, but it wasn't the answers.
Yeah, the
Iverson
questions.
had a different one.
Yeah, the questions.
Nah,
Iverson
it
never
was
had
none of
K-Swisses.
Are we talking like this?
Nah, actually, I did not have a pair of those.
Wasn't like it's the.
I had a pair of the
Ish.
classic
What was
whites.
That was Skechers. It's the S.
See those right there, the
Yeah.
left to your left.
These?
I've had a pair of those. Those were like,
Oh,
kinda
yeah.
in when I was a kid,
Those were like their answer to like a Stan Smith type joint.
kinda.
Wow, we've had a couple Skechers references this episode. Nice.
That's mostly just you. Just you talking about
Yeah.
Skechers.
Shout out, dude.
So what are we doing on
Well,
the
you know
chill
what? Can I
zone?
just say something? And maybe I'm getting older, but I went on vacation recently and I bought new shoes for vacation. Got some Skechers.
You're a
Dude,
Skechers
they're
man?
tight. Like they slip on, but they look like they're real shoes and they're comfy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pro Skechers.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I mean, Howie is a huge Sketcher guy.
Wait, hold on.
Howie?
We're
You got
Reebok.
influenced by Howie.
Yeah, I do. No, we're a Reebok show.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm a Reebok guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a Skechers
I'm a Reebok
deal.
guy. You should, bro. You and
Danny Woodhead had it.
Woody did.
Danny Woodhead had a Skechers deal
What?
back in the day. Look it
Oh
up.
my god, dude! So did Rick Fox. Remember Rick Fox had
Rick
one.
Fox, maybe.
Kim Kardashian. You're in
Kim?
good company, Kai.
I'll wear my Skechers next show.
Let's see him. I can't wait to see these bad boys. They were stomping all over Europe. Wow.
Yeah, doing 20 steps a day.
Oh,
Paris.
très
In
bien,
my
très
Skechers.
bien.
20K
Yeah,
in Paris.
yeah.
In Skechers. Wow. I like that.
Nice and warm over there right now. Hot. Was it hot?
No, we got perfect weather.
Oh, did you? It
Yeah,
was hot in Italy. Hot.
yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rome.
Rome, yeah.
Hot. Hot in Florence.
And they're not like set up for the heat either. Like AC.
If we went to
wise.
the
don't put ice in
the
their
water. It was still hot, but it was hot.
Yeah,
But you're near water.
yeah.
All right, Euro boys. Let's go.
What do we got?
Let's get into this bad
Jack, what are we
boy.
doing? This is your segment.
This
here.
is a little NFL preseason edition of a little segment we like to call Jack Asks.
Jack asks. It's good. A good segment.
Hey, what's this? This is a real Jay Leno type title to this one.
Jay knows.
Here's a headline for you. Yeah, here's a headline for you.
Rate and review.
It's like it's a little Andy Cohen esque.
Do you like when I say
title.
rate and review?
Come on. But this is a preseason edition where I'll put you on the lukewarm seat, we'll say. Definitely not hot. Ask you some questions that kind of make you think for a minute. And these are all NFL preseason, season outlook type theme. How you like that, Jules? I'll pepper them at you. You bring it back at me, we'll move on rapid fire-ish. Ready? Are you ready to enter the...
Jack asks.
Who is an athlete that doesn't yet have a statue but deserves one?
I don't know many athletes that have statues.
Tom. Do you like Tom's statue?
I like Tom's statue.
Yeah, it's good. They played
Yeah.
it safe, but it's good. You can fuck up a statue, and they didn't.
I don't know how people mess up statues so much.
That's
It's
Dwayne
tough.
Wade.
It looks weird. Ronaldo.
I know. I don't get those. Is it hard to do with the bronze?
It's
I
hard
don't
to
know.
do faces. Faces is hard.
I mean, I've seen stuff that like ancient Aztec Mayans sculpted out of granite that look just like the indigenous people. We can't get someone to do Tom Brady's beautiful, easily.
They nailed Tom's face.
Yeah, the face was
Yeah,
there.
they did a good
Yeah.
job.
They went
Yeah.
thin face.
Yeah.
Went thin face.
Think there's a little pressure?
Oh, 1,000%.
Got leaned on a little bit.
Oh, yeah. What if they put on young Brady when he had chubby face?
Like the stuffle.
Oh, my God.
the
He
one
was
thing-
so mad.
The one thing I think the statue's cool. I think they did a good job. The one thing I would have liked it to be is from a specific moment. Like, not just, oh, here is the embodiment of Tom Brady, as opposed to like,
He used to do that, though, I think.
did he? Just like,
I think.
I thought it'd been cool if he was doing the Let's Go Tom and he was facing the stadium. So he's like running in. That'd been sick. Yeah. That's your statue.
Who has a statue? Who doesn't? Did Terry?
Terry should have a statue if he
Does
doesn't
Joe
already.
Montana have a statue?
He's got it.
I don't think he does.
Does Bill Russell does.
Yeah, because Joe Montana's got the
give
one.
Bill Belichick is the
Whoa,
answer.
time out. Are they going to give Belichick a statue?
He deserves one.
Ooh,
I wonder.
What would you do with him just with his arms crossed, like just scowling next to Tom?
in a hood.
Or like away, like, yeah.
Because he has the one outside of Levi's with Dwight Clark where
Does he?
they're 10 yards.
I
They're
didn't see
the
that.
distance apart as the catch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great.
That's
I like
tight.
how
Jordan
they
has a
put some
statue.
thought into it.
Yeah, probably like 10.
Yeah.
Jordan's got a great one outside the United Center there. Bill, yeah. I mean,
Bill Russell doesn't have one.
Larry Bird, no.
I don't
Bill
think they have
does.
many statues over
Bill
there.
Russell does, but it's over there in the City Hall Plaza.
Does that count?
Larry Bird needs one in Boston.
That's probably a good answer.
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
The Bobby Orr statue is an incredible statue.
That is a pretty good statue.
From that moment, perfect.
Because Larry's got one back at Indiana State, but need one outside the garden.
Larry needs one in Boston.
Yeah.
Larry knows.
You know who else needs one, I feel like? Big Papi.
Big Poppy does.
He's got a street named after him now.
That's true.
Is it called Big Poppy Street?
It's called David Ortiz something.
Way, I
Street Way.
What would Big Poppy want the street name to be called?
This is my fucking street. Or this is our fucking street.
Poppy fucking
What's the
Ortiz Street?
Or maybe call it what's that stuff he was sipping on? What's that?
Fuck the
Crap. I wish I had it on my recalls. Terrible right now.
Dominican liquor.
Was he talking about
Mama
that?
Mama Juana.
The Mama
Wana.
Mama Wana Avenue.
Yeah, he definitely.
The Mama Wana.
Okay, so Larry Bird,
Larry Bird. Larry Bird in Boston, not the Indiana State retreat.
and then Bill in 5 years when he
Yeah.
I mean,
He's an
Don't-
athlete, though. He's a coach.
okay.
be honest with
He
you.
played lacrosse at Wesleyan.
No shade here, but shade. If we're gonna give freaking Doug Peterson and Nick Foles a statue,
They got
what are we
statues?
doing?
They go on right away.
Yes, they go right away for the Philly special. I mean, don't get me going.
That was their first Super Bowl.
Do you
though.
think
That's so lame, though.
who's the Jeff Lurie? Who's the GM ownership of?
I know
Eagles?
it's Jeff Lurie.
Lori?
Do you think that
He's a Boston guy.
when they were
Yeah.
about to fire Peterson, did you think that someone said in that room, I mean, we did just get him a statue. Do you think that factored in even for
No.
one fucking
Someone-
second?
Maybe he thought about it.
He's like, oh, I'm okay. They gave me a statue.
No, I think Lori probably like, man, we gave this guy a statue.
And he's like, damn, like we could Saddam Hussein this thing and just just yank it. It isn't. It's on the table. Not saying we
Saddam
gotta-
did have a statue. He did have a statue.
He did. Oh, that thing came down though, didn't it?
Large.
Get some shoes.
Just all these Philly dirtbags out there with their wow. Oh
I
my
think
God.
That's their first Super Bowl.
I think
That's
what they
true.
do about that game, that statue, is not about the individual, right? It's about that like play. It's a statue commemorating the play.
Yeah.
Because like Nick Foles has a
Philly special.
No.
But they, that was the special.
His hog might, but he doesn't. Heyo. They yeah, I mean that then you start having the conversation of not who doesn't deserve a statue, but what's the premature like when Saban had a statue while he was the coach at Alabama, always thought that was a little weird.
Sabes had a statue at Alabama?
Yes. While he was still there. Like
College is different because like a part of it is like recruiting.
for sure.
That they need to play that fucking game a little bit.
For sure. But you know what I mean? Just the
I mean,
Just
all
the
of
notion of it.
all of the crypto.com arena, like they've got like second team broadcasters that have statues there.
oh my
It's a
God.
little bit much. I mean, there's some iconic people that played there that deserve statues, but like
Right.
just because one box.
Where's crypto?
Here.
Staples.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
Dustin Brown. I mean, cool. You want a cup? Two cups.
Lamar Odom. I mean, come on. What are we doing out here? I'm just kidding. If you were on the Lakers and you won something, all right. The answer is Larry Bird or Big
Bird,
Poppy.
real
Or
He doesn't have one. That's crazy.
It's crazy in Boston. Jules, next up. If you were NFL commissioner for a day, what is one rule you are changing or implementing?
Ooh. If I have one rule that I get to in forever, or is it just that one game?
No, forever. It'll stay.
I'm going straight old school kickoff, 3-man wedge.
Yes.
I want to see just straight fireworks by like new age dudes running full speed, 4-4, 220 pounds, blowing up a 300-pound wedge guy.
I like this. Clanging and banging, baby.
Clanging and banging. Bring it back. I like the
that.
dynamic. It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's safer, and it's still a exciting play. But nothing was more exciting than seeing a dude with long hair, because usually one of the teamers had long hair, going full speed, like on the beaches of knowing you're not going. Nothing good could happen of this.
Yes.
It's just you got to go blow him up. His job is literally you got to go to hit him hard. That's what I like.
Oh, that would rock.
Maybe I just want a little special teams action.
Do you have a question? Do you have what would you do?
I like that one. My mind didn't go there. I know it would be bad for pace of play, but make everything challengeable.
Everything?
Everything.
Oh my God.
Everything.
Jesus. That's a
Let's
lot,
get it right.
dude.
I want cameras everywhere. Everything. Come on. Cameras in all the pylons like Bill always wanted. I know we're getting there already, but like everything should be challengeable.
be cameras in the pylons.
They were like, well, we can't afford it. Remember that was the excuse forever? Yeah. But I think everything challengeable. What do you guys think? Kyler, you got one?
I can't afford
I
it.
don't know. That's too much. You're coming from a good place, but I think the outcome would be bad. I'd want to all these like ticket.
What about the robot umpire? Are they going to it? in baseball?
Next year, I think. Next year. And then they got the first down robot in football this year.
So what are they going to have behind there?
What? I think there's still going to be a person, right?
Oh, it's still going to be a person, but he's just going to press.
I don't know.
I got to look into that.
Maybe he gets buzzed.
No, I don't
know.
You know what I mean?
If I could do one thing, I would look at these ticky-tacky third down penalties that are automatic drive extenders. The like ticky-tacky 3rd and 10 holding for 5 yards, but a first down, defensive holding, or some of these ticky-tacky offensive pass interference stuff.
Yeah.
I'd pull that back because there's nothing worse than like defense stopping you and there's some like little tug that's not even a part of the play that just extends the drive, leads to scoring and changes the.
I'd also with that I would allow picking
Ooh, I like
for
that.
man coverage.
I like that. Spoken like a true receiver. What about and then in that vein, what are your thoughts on altering pass interference rules and going more toward the college style penalty?
15?
Yeah, 15.
Is it 15 or is
Yep.
it 10? Thing is, these DBs don't give a fuck if it's 10 yards.
I
They'll
know.
do it.
Yeah.
Because they're going to say there's going to be one
Right.
time the ref don't call it.
Yep.
Or if it's 40 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're like, well, I'll
doing-
take the 15 rather than the 40.
doing math.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with
I think you should do reverse spot fouls on offensive pass interference. So if it's 40 yards down, you lose 40 yards.
That'd be wild.
Well, it's still
That'd be wild. Unhinged,
10-yard
bro.
penalty. It's
I
still
like
a lot.
I know, but still, like,
Statistically speaking, it's like
oh, you know what I do? I would include wide receivers getting interceptions.
what do you mean?
So
as a stat?
As a stat. So
Oh.
if it's like a wildly catchable ball and it hits your hands and it becomes intercepted, I don't think that should go against the quarterback. I think that should go against the receiver.
Then we got the dude in the box that's like the hit guy that
Yeah,
like
that's always
oh,
bullshit.
wasn't
Yeah.
a hit, was it
Yeah.
air?
Yeah.
How the fuck is that a hit?
Yeah. They do that in hockey like crazy.
Also,
No.
what do you think about him going back to the letting bump and run defense happen?
I just saw somewhere
that.
recently that who was it? Someone was talking about. I think it was Jared Allen. He was lobbying for a sack, a half sack.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that he's the official. He should be the all-time sack or single season sack leader record.
Well,
Sack
tied
record
now.
leader. No,
22-5, right?
No, because he claims that because he only has 22. He claims that he has 23 because there was a sack that looked like a sack, but someone like fumbled it and picked it. Whoever the quarterback was fumbled it and picked it back up. And then
That's crazy. There's a lot riding on that one play.
Yeah, and they counted it as a team sack, and it was against Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, the phantom sack.
I
he was
remember
talking about.
that.
Yeah.
It
And
was-
a
I
team
just saw
sack
that
and not his
somewhere.
sack.
Mr. 3000 argument.
You ever talk to Jared Allen?
Back in the day, my boy Aaron knows him very well.
May?
May.
You should hit him up.
I
and
would
try get
love to
the
have him
show.
on. He would be amazing on
He'd
here.
be incredible.
He's got Matt Light vibes.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Do the rope.
I thought he was. I said on here that he was doing magic out of the hat. He was roping the cow. I was so dumb.
Oh, it does look like magic out the hat too. Yeah,
Roping
I
the
didn't
cow.
know what
He's,
you were talking about when you said that.
he's an awesome dude.
he's a beast.
Hall of
Hall of Famer. Shout out.
Hall of Famer. Shout out.
Congrats. All right, moving on. This is this kind of segues into our next question nicely. What is one trend in today's sports world that drives you nuts?
Flopping in soccer.
Yeah.
Is that a trend?
Nah,
it's
but
just
it's
been
as
forever.
relevant as ever. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's baked into the
Well,
culture of
regardless,
sport.
that bugs me.
It's hard to watch.
But I guess it's strategic. They try to get more time, rest time, this, that, add
Yep.
time, this, that. Some dude comes on, sprays them, and then they're miraculously great. I've never even seen that spray, and I play professional sport. What is the spray? What is the spray?
I know. It's got some sort of healing powers though.
I don't know. What are other trends?
In that same breath, like that
Or
same
in
vein.
what is the real breath it's supposed to be? And I just completely botched.
No, you're right. That's totally it. I hate foul baiting in basketball. We're talking about SGA on this episode. I think there's a decent bit of foul baiting going on there,
Oh,
and that drives me nuts.
I hate when DBs give the shutdown sign on like when the dude drops a ball or it's an overthrow or if it had nothing to do with him, we're giving neck, throat, no fly zone. These guys, everyone is celebrating everything.
It's awesome. It's so DB, bro.
It's so DB.
Oh, it's awesome. I think
Next throw, guy just dropped the ball. It's mine. No.
another thing I was going to say that Paul, I was trying to get in with Paul. I think everyone's a little too buddy these days. Too kiki out there.
Very kiki.
I don't like that.
Very kiki.
I'm not saying you gotta like hate each other, but it's like, oh, come on, like
No.
it's too much, don't you think?
Yeah.
Too kiki.
A little too kiki. I was never kiki.
No,
Ask McAfee. I don't kiki.
I like that. That's one of the many things I love about you.
It's just like we can
are some
kiki when
others?
we're retired.
Oh, we don't have time for that.
What?
Kyler said, "What are some others that I love about you?" I said, "We don't have time for that." That's a full episode right there, brother.
What?
Lord have mercy, an extended episode. Just
What are you talking about?
just listen to all your good qualities
Yeah. Jack said that's one of the things I like about you is that you don't like something.
that you don't kiki with the other guys.
What are some other things that you like about him?
How much time you got, brother? That's the real
There's
answer.
some other trends. I feel like
Yeah,
it gets
Kai,
a
what do
little.
you got?
It gets a little ref bally. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like refs get too involved too late in games, and they're not just letting players play. And I almost rather miss calls than over calls.
Yeah, I mean, I get like a little let the boys play energy.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Big house.
I-
Get me up, dog.
I'm with you
Actually,
there.
I got one. I got a hockey one. So bear
Ooh,
with
lay
me.
it on us.
It's that there's a big variance between regular season officiating and playoff officiating, and I think I understand why it's the way it is. That it's ticky tacky in regular season, and then like they swallow their whistles in the playoffs. But I think because it's so different, a team that's successful in the playoffs is not necessarily a team that's successful in the regular season, and vice versa. And it's like, what are we even doing if it's two different sports?
What?
In hockey, like regular season officiating is very different from.
That's all officiating though.
But it's like extra in hockey, and there's even like some stats where it's like
They have, dude. I'm,
You gotta,
I'm
like,
sure
make it
that's
a little
in
bit
every
closer.
sport. They swallow the whistle in basketball. They freaking swallow the whistle in football. They don't call anything.
The disparity is I
getting
get,
it
yeah.
less of a just because you should be doing it, but just getting it a little bit closer to regular season.
I'm much more of a casual than you, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Man. All right, let's go with
Oh, let's figure out NAL better and college teams stop like going to bullshit conferences for money and like actually being in conferences. Based
Oh,
on
those trends are
cultures.
crazy too.
I hate
that.
that's the one. That's the one I
Yeah.
hate. Yeah.
the conference realignment. Oh, don't
Did you
even
guys
get me
see?
started.
Did you guys see the presentation? The Virginia Tech AD got leaked. About
What
like
happened?
the AD for Virginia Tech did a whole like some 20, 30 slide PowerPoint presentation to their board of directors about the state of college sports and NIL and conferences and what they need to be doing and what they forecast is going to be the different tiers, and like all the decks got leaked on Twitter. It was like spot on, but it was essentially from Virginia Tech's perspective was like, we need to spend way more money because we're going to get left out in the cold.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. You'd actually be interested in that.
I'd like
you
to
should
read
check
that.
it out. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy the spending wars.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're literally privatizing universities. If you think about it, the sport has. If you think about it, the sport has nothing to do with the education anymore.
Yes, completely agree.
So now you got West Virginia who's going to spend more money on their football program that has nothing to do with their fucking university.
Exactly, yep.
And they're going to, so they can make more money on the other end.
What's crazy though, and
That's crazy to me.
Part of this presentation.
These are just we're just licensed. That's what they should say. These are pro teams that are licensing college university names
That's an interesting
Yeah.
angle.
because they need to collect a bargaining agreement too. Because you can't have guys leaving twice a year.
They need to like dial it in.
This is probably the last year of the Wild Wild West, so I bet.
It's coming. I suspect it's going to get fixed at some point.
Which let the boys go out and get as much money as you can until the rules come in, boys.
Is the gold rush this year? Let's keep an eye on.
Hey, you got little kids making $8 million. $8 million. They're going to come in the league making more than their fucking coach. They don't need the money.
A part of what that leaked presentation had was that success on the basketball court and the football field has a direct connection to revenue of the college of a whole, and that when a school goes out, George Mason goes out and wins the Final Four, goes to the Final Four, they get like 25% enrollment, which is X amount of dollars. When fucking this team goes to there and does this thing, like there definitely is, and they were saying that we should be thinking of our athletic department budget as marketing for the school. And if you look at the marketing that goes into a Marvel movie, it's way less than an athletic department. If you look at the marketing and a team going to a high level,
1000%.
finishing has even better.
How much can they make
impact.
in a year though if they go to like the championships?
It's not even about the team making money. It's about now. I'm saying George Mason because they were a team out of the blue that went to the Final Four years ago.
All the kids are going to want to go there.
Yes, kids go there, and now it's publicly in people's consciousness, which is all marketing is, and that they have revenue because of that. So it's like, because our team hasn't been in a BCS bowl or hasn't done shit in a while, look at our numbers going down from an enrollments perspective.
I don't even like talking about college football anymore because I don't know. First off, I didn't experience like real crazy college football.
Yeah.
Like environment when it was like old crazy college football environment. Now I cannot relate to any of these guys.
It's lost the thing that made it special, which is like the culture of it and like the rivalries and like I went there because I went this and this game.
New rivalries,
this and this.
Pretty cool seeing Ohio State come out here.
Yeah, it's cool. It'll be cool for 5 years, and then it's gonna be like, why the fuck isn't UCLA playing?
Well, by then there's gonna be
Stanford?
one major conference. There's just be one league.
There's gonna be two. It's probably gonna be two. It's gonna be the Big Ten and the SEC.
And I mean, honestly,
NFC, AFC.
And then they should break those down.
Yes, really.
It's gonna be nuts. These next 5 years are so. It's gonna be funny to do a social study on it.
What I'm kind of secretly hoping in a dystopian kind of way is that it becomes the two major leagues, Big Ten, SEC conferences, and then they get subdivided back into regions that were the old original conferences, roughly, right? So you've got Texas and Oklahoma and Missouri in the SEC Central, and they become the old Big 12. You know what I'm saying?
If those universities make it,
those ones are already in.
God.
Yeah.
This is like the last year of the gold rush before they might like actually start putting some parameters
And like
in.
UNC's talking about going to I saw the SEC.
That's ridiculous. Who knows?
Yeah.
You got to keep an eye.
Can we win a game in the ACC before we talk going anywhere?
Really?
To SEC?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
We got to keep an eye on those Red Raiders this year also.
I'm just telling you.
25 mil.
I've done a lot of backing for North Carolina. A lot of backing for there. A lot of backing. We've backed them. Lombardi, head coach. We've backed them. Do not start 0-4. Do not start 1-3.
Don't go down.
I'm begging you.
Don't go down to the UNC
I'm just gonna get
and lose.
You're gonna eat shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat so much shit if they start 1-3. That's how big this is. Okay, this pro football, and I just cracked my goddamn neck.
You all right?
Kind of felt good.
Oh, nice.
Is there any one or more of these you want to do?
Yeah, I want to do a couple of them.
Let's go, baby.
If you had to place, we'll quick them though.
Okay, yeah, ready?
If you had to place a bet today on the 2025 NFL MVP, I think this is easy. Who will it be? I don't think it's easy.
I almost placed it. I'm regretting it every single
Did you go
day.
Joe Burrow?
I was in Vegas. I had it queued up in the fucking machine. I had a Drake May MVP, bear with me, with a Patriots Super Bowl fucking parlay. $100 would have won $750,000. And yeah, it's not going to happen, but like, I think to this day, it's like,
You're telling me there's a chance.
that one preseason game looked pretty good.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Preseason game looked pretty good. It's going to be.
If you want to give me $100, I'll take it. If you just want to start throwing $100 away.
I mean, it's Joe Burrow, Jackson, Allen, Mahomes. Pick one of the four.
3-horse race there, yeah. I would say.
Is there a dark horse? Does Justin Herbert come out of nowhere?
Justin
I love that.
Do you go with I can't see like a Saquon or a.
I think Burrow's probably got to get it. How crazy. I still can't believe the stats from last year. You had Triple Crown winner. Yeah. You had best passing quarterback. And you had the most sacks on the defense by one guy. And they didn't make the playoffs. That I don't think, has that ever done? Has that ever?
That's crazy, bro. The secondary was just so trash.
But the Chargers had a number one offense and a number one defense.
I know. I heard about it from Antonio Gates a million times about
But
when we were in London, how there's no way that we should ever beat him. When he was associating me with the team that I was not on, I was in 7th grade. I kept on trying to tell him I wasn't on those Patriot teams, Antonio.
That was you stripping the ball after that interception.
Their special teams was hot garbage, though.
Hey, the third phase. Don't forget about it.
What do you think? We're also going to do this at dudes too. So we don't have to do
A preseason MVP, it's got to be Shador.
Yes, bro. He has a guy walking in with the sickle. With the sickle? Oh my God, that was epic. Playing his own unreleased rap song?
There will have
Legendary.
been one preseason game from the Browns between then and now.
Yo, I just want to put this out there.
It's probably all gone.
And there it goes.
You could say what you want. Right, whatever you thought before that game was a huge game for him. I don't care what anyone says. He showed.
Yeah.
And Dylan Gabriel, you better get your ass healthy.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm just telling you. He went out there and played fucking pretty good. He went out and played pretty damn good, man. He looked comfortable, and you could say whatever. It was against the twos. It was against the threes. They had a level of execution that looked like a competent football team. And when is the last time we've seen that in Cleveland in a while?
I mean,
So like before we want, and I know Joe's the starter, but I'm talking for that backup role, Flacco.
I heard they might keep 4 quarterbacks too.
You can't keep 4 quarterbacks. You can't keep 4 quarterbacks, okay? You cannot keep 4. What are we doing? Keeping 4 quarterbacks? They got to trade someone or something because right now he's number 2 to me. Regardless of what you say about anyone else, he went out there, he played. I've heard that he hasn't taken any first team reps. I've heard all the pre-draft shit. He went out and balled out, and he 32 other teams saw this.
2 tutties.
31 other teams. So like. He's got merit right now. He's got leverage, not leverage to do anything fucking stupid, but like if you're the other players on that team and you're in that locker room, it's mighty hard to fool guys in the locker room. If you're gonna go in here and say, all right, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna reward this guy for going fucking he had 134 computer rating, whatever, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, there was some shit that he has to work on, but he looked pretty decent. He looked good. And I'm just saying, man, the fact that he's out there, availability is better than ability sometimes. That's what I was told.
It's the best ability.
My whole career.
Amen, bro.
When I got hurt, I went down the bottom chart. When I got hurt, I went because they say you can't lose your shit to injury. Look at Bledsoe.
And to go out there and on draft day be, quite frankly, humiliated. Guys prank phone calling you.
Yeah.
You're sliding. People on the internet talking smack every opportunity they get. He goes out there and balls, man.
Regardless of what you think, that game, like he's the preseason MVP because that was a huge game for him individually. The pressure, like every network talks about this kid. Every network it's a 5th round draft pick. Regardless of where he was supposed to go. He's 5th round draft pick. Yeah, his dad's Dion. His dad's GOAT. But like, he went out there, balled out when everyone's been talking about him. And I don't like that he went up to the dude afterwards and said, would you go up to the reporter? He did something to a reporter
I didn't even
afterwards.
see, I don't think.
He was
like, "Why are you talking
charming
shit
with it,
about me?"
but he kind of, like, he got to go do it again now.
Yeah. Let's
Or
go, baby.
against, I don't know, NFL talent.
I don't even have any ice on my wrist. and I still love
Regardless,
doing
though, the first, if
He
it's
still did
NFL talent or not,
He still went out and did it, and people were rooting for him not to.
look
He
at
still did it.
Caleb. Caleb didn't go out there.
Yeah.
That is crazy to me too. That whole thing. I know we didn't play the whole offensive line, and I know we didn't play our stars, but Chicago not playing their ones when you got Patrick Mahomes playing. Okay, and they've played together for 8 years now.
Burrow's playing.
Burrow played. You had Bubble Boy Tua playing. And we're not going to go out. I don't know, Ben Johnson. That's you got to get.
Well, you're going to be
regardless.
You're going to be out there next.
I'm
game.
going to be out there this week or whenever we're dropping there. I'm going to be.
You would have just come back.
I just came back from
Yeah.
there, but I'm
do you
just
look?
saying I'm going to be very interested because like the only thing that makes you better at football is playing football.
Especially when you got
Those
a whole
are-
new staff.
Those are
What about
valuable
the
reps.
VR, the VR reps.
Okay, and why is the offensive line not playing? They haven't played together. It's a brand new offensive line. There's 8 padded practices in preseason. Why are we not playing?
Can I put a pin in it right now?
Let me hear.
And say we're gonna talk next in 2 days. Our dudes episode is
Yeah.
gonna be a whole preview.
We'll
So
save
let's audience go listen to dudes if you want to get the rest
Preseason
of Jules has to
hype.
say. Yeah,
See, the things that I got to pump the brakes on, you still got to pump the brakes on Shador.
yeah. Yes, you do.
But I'm just telling
I'm
you,
smashing the gas on. Travion
regardless,
Henderson.
for a late round guy to go out and look as sharp, look as good as he did,
yeah.
that shows you he can play football. You put better players around him, he's gonna probably get a little better. You know what I mean? I know the scheme's probably vanilla as fuck, meaning it's basic. A lot of the times, you know, these teams have seen each other twice in practice. They go out there in the game day and they run a bunch of basic ass shit just to see who can get open on what. And they load the deck for him. But he looked good. He made throws. He sat in the puck. His eyes were downfield the whole time.
Hear that one play we did the little like backtrack twice.
Don't
Uses
love
leg when he
that
needed
always,
to.
but
Yeah.
you know, dude, I was like, fuck yeah. Even though I don't agree with some of the shit that Shador does, like, and how he approaches things, but to go out there and bet on not bet on yourself, but like, this was his little Super Bowl and he played it well. That's how you got to think about it.
Yeah.
That's how you got to think about it if you want to make it as that kind of guy.
Yeah.
And he went out there. Now, then you know what the next test is?
Do it again.
How does he react?
Yeah.
And it's all part of the evaluation process. And that's what we really are at right now. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You know, we're still evaluating our team. We don't know what our team is, Chicago Bears. We haven't even called a play as this team. And we're going to have an opportunity for our young quarterback, our young offensive lineman, our young team, our team that's never played against each other, our team that barely gets to practice with each other with the new CBA rules. And we're just going to let them fucking go out and just stroke JoJo's? That's crazy to me.
I tell you what, Monday night in Minnesota, or Monday night against Minnesota.
Now,
is
if
gonna be-
if Ben Johnson was not playing him,
no, week one.
Oh yes.
now if he's not ready, but this is the part to get him ready.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he needs to feel that. There's going to be losses in the game. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I don't understand how everyone got the memo. Tua played in preseason. And we're not playing our second-year quarterback that's in a new system, new scheme, new players all around him, new team, new play caller. We're not going to play him? That, I don't know. That was a scratch the head moment for me. So I'm smashing on the gas on that one.
I like that.
All right,
I like
we're out
that.
of
Should we rip one more here?
What do we got?
You already kind of said who you're pumping the brakes on, smashing the gas.
I'm pumping the brakes on Shador.
And also smashing the gas.
and he's also
Your
preseason
clutch is
MVP.
fucked.
My clutch is a little fucked right now, too, in my Mustang.
You got to take this into Frank.
I know. I'm pumping the brakes on him, but you also got to take it for what it is. The guy went out there, you tested him, you threw everything at him, and he fucking handled it.
Yeah. First test passed.
Passed.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about the test before. I don't know how many tests we've already taken, but that was cool to see. Shout out Shador.
Shout out Shador.
Just, be seen, not heard, Bubs. Be seen, not heard.
Facts.
And that's what that was. That was being seen through your play.
Can we smash the gas on Travion Henderson?
Oh my God.
Electric.
But what'd I say when I came back?
Pump the brakes.
No,
Oh, about him.
yeah.
Yeah. And like, not was he just electric and he had that kick return, but then also this is out of date, whatever. We were recording this before the second preseason game, but he was like running with like anger, like not like hitting guys and like, finishing.
You know what this
runs.
reminds me of? This reminds me of, because there was a first rounder that went from Ohio State. Where'd he go?
Browns. It's the Sony Michel, Nick
This is
Chubb
the-
switch.
Quinton Judkins.
Yeah.
Did we do the switch? Now, Sony had a great career,
Incredible playoff
and
run, won a Super Bowl.
he helped us.
Yeah.
But like, you look at the longevity of that, he had bad knees. He didn't get to continue his career because of that.
Yeah.
And Chubb was, we were talking about him being on the cover of Madden a couple times almost.
Yeah. He was incredible.
You know what I mean?
See what he
So-
can do in Houston.
Maybe
we get the reverse.
This seems like a
I don't know.
perfect-
Maybe we should cut that. I don't want to talk about
we can
killing.
We'll cut that.
But Henderson, I think he's, I was impressed when I saw him at work, at practice. He's a smart guy. I think he's a very mature guy. The guy, everyone speaks very highly of him as a professional, meaning he works. And so if you think about what is his pre-draft grade, everyone talked about how he knew protections and stuff. So that he's working hard. He's in the classroom. He's doing his behind the work. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be a good. You got to stay healthy. We got to stay healthy.
He feels like he was almost designed in a Josh McDaniels lab for like a prototypical like running back for him.
We'll see.
To see how he uses them.
I'm excited for this though. Yeah. We'll see.
Cool.
We got hope, baby. We got some hope. All right. Well, that was another edition of Jack
I'm gonna pump
Asks.
the gas. No, or wait. I'm gonna pump the brakes on the Patriots though. Hype. We gotta pump the brakes on it.
We don't know what happened in the second preseason game.
Just
Not that it matters,
just
but-
because.
Still valid. Yeah.
It was good. We still had a colossal fuck up with our one team.
That
The
fucking,
backwards
yeah,
pass.
what was
Oh,
that?
jeez.
Like we gotta eliminate that.
Yeah.
We can't be going out, and he hasn't turned the ball over all camp. I heard, but we can't have that in game day. That's how you lose. I've seen it firsthand. We've done shit like that. We lose those games. You know what I mean? But that's a coachable thing. All right. It's second. What was it? It wasn't even that like a third down.
Yeah,
or
it wasn't
anything.
anything.
It was a play action.
Yeah. He could have just ate it.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah.
But he's going to learn that hopefully. I'm excited.
Preseason's
Football's
forward, so-
back.
Back,
So
baby.
back.
I've been watching so much. The crazy thing with preseason football, though, you only watch. I'll watch in depth like the first 5 drives of each game, and then I'll let a game play and you'll watch the highlights. But that's where you have to dial in because those are like the things that they've coached a bunch. Those first few drives, you can see what their fundamental coaching of their scheme system is, what they're going to do. That's like their vanilla version of it. You can see where it can morph out of it, and you can see who's been executing at a high level at practice. And that's ultimately what these games are for. When people say I hate when people say, why do we have preseason? Because you feel so many different things than you do at a practice when you have to go through the operation. Okay. I remember the first preseason game like last week, or like it's yesterday. The Friday before, you have Ivan Fears come in, and we have to do a walkthrough of how we have to teach the warm-up before the game, because you have 90 guys out there. There's so many little logistical, operational, stupid things that go into playing a professional football game that you don't want to feel for the first time on a regular season game where everything's on the line. You got to experience that. You got to experience coming off a drive where it wasn't great, meeting with your coach, going over the pictures, going over the next drive, the communication for what the next drive is going to be, the defense, the looks that they're seeing, that adaptive, you need that. So people that say the preseason is a bunch of hoopla are they don't know the game.
No, it's facts.
And it's also a huge part of the evaluation of which guys are engaged during that and which guys are not. Because you're going to be with this guy for 20 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm in the camp. You need more preseason. I don't want this sloppy football come week 1 and week 2 and week 3.
Yeah.
That's why we keep seeing it.
And that's why I think I've been in TV for 4 years now. I feel like every beginning part of the year we talk about how offensive lines are not getting the work. They're not gelling. There's no time. It's because it's the hardest position to get timing with that you need through contact. You need to have those set 9-on-7 periods in practice where it's just group run against the defense, 1s versus 1s. You need that one-on-one pass sets. Pass set, pass defender trying to get to you need that stuff for these guys to learn. They need to communicate while they're doing it, And so you're seeing a lot of these coaches, Zach Taylor.
Looking at the Cincinnati Bengals. You took the words out of my
Which he's
mouth.
also, I've been thinking about the Bengals situation too. Burrow's been hurt a lot of those camps.
Yeah.
He had the appendicitis, he had the knee, he had the fucking wrist last year that they were kind of like, no quarterbacks ever had this wrist thing, and he showed that he's fine. But like, that's part of it. But like, that's hard for the head. You know, I've been really tough on Zach. Just like, you got to change stuff. But then I think about it, like the quarterbacks, they've had so many distractions or this, that, you know what I mean? It's tough, but that's part of it. That's part of it.
And this offseason is no different with the
We're on the
distractions
Bengals
down there.
train this year too.
Oh, I love the Bengals.
With Teddy.
They can stop something.
They're going to do something this year.
I think Al Golden can get that defense tightened up a little bit.
Why don't we wrap this up?
All right.
Well, that was the Chill Zone. Thanks to our favorite beer, Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Visit CoorsLight.com/GWN and celebrate responsibly. Well, what a game. What an episode. And thanks again to Paul Pierce. Always love catching up with him. We didn't even ask him about the goddamn walk.
It was in there.
We didn't get to it.
What happened?
Those dogs still got to be barking, dog. Man. In house shoes? Slippers?
Man of his word.
He really was.
Well, fucking love Paul. That's
He's
a
the
great
man.
episode. And that's been another episode of Games with Names. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Comment a game you want us to do. And remember,
Rate and review.
and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify while you're there. Remember to follow Games with Names on YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, and Snapchat. Leave a comment on the YouTube full episode. We love reading those on future episodes. Those are always fun. Leave a message on the old hotline at 424-291-2290, and we'll see you guys next week. Games with Names, a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts.